to life's coming attraction. This is important information.
And think about, because tomorrow's the first day of the rest of our lives. So what an opportunity we have to practice what he preached.
Because it's actually a scripture, but it's a scripture that's never explained to you the right way. When I learned it, it changed my life. That's a scripture that you've all heard. It says faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. All faith is, really, the substance of it is just what you hope for. That's all faith is. It's just real hard hoping. You remember when you was little and you said, I hope I get a bike for Christmas? And you went out there one year and the bike was under the tree? You remember when you said you hope you graduate and you mess around and got a diploma? Then you remember when you said you hope you get a job and you mess around and you got a job? At one point in time, the older you get, this got to start clicking in. That faith is really the substance of things hoped for. That if you hope hard enough, one day you ought to get smart and turn all that hoping into belief. And what is belief? Nothing but faith. And what is faith? Faith is belief in things that you cannot see. When you ain't see no way you was gonna get a job, got you one, didn't he? When you ain't see no way you was gonna get that bike, he got you one, didn't he? When you ain't think you was gonna graduate, you graduated, didn't you? That's because God was turning your hopes into faith. Faith is the substance of things hoped for.
But, you know, faith without works is nothing. So try to be an agent for good.
Hit a kicker. This is the part you got to get. And the evidence of things not seen. Remember I told you that imagination is everything? It's the preview to life's coming attraction. But let me tell you the problem with your imagination. The problem with your imagination is you tell it to the wrong people. You want to kill a big dream, tell it to a small-minded person. Do you know how many times God has showed you something in your imagination that you knew was just for you? You were so excited when he came to you, you went and you shared it with your family and friends. You know what they did? They shot it down. You know why they shot it down? Because they couldn't see it. You know why they couldn't see it? Because God didn't show it to them. He showed it to you. He showed you the evidence of things not seen. See, they might love you, but they don't know what God gonna do for you. See, your mama and them, your cousin them, your friends, they don't know. See, you gotta be careful when you share your imagination with small-minded people. Nobody else can see your imagination but you. But see, it ain't just you imagining stuff. It's your God showing you a preview of a coming attraction that he has for you. God loves you right where you at. All of you, you're in the process right now. You're in the process of becoming what God wants you to be. See, the reason you wake up every day is because God ain't through with you yet. Because he still has something for you that you've yet to receive. But you have to start living your life in expectation. You have got to start expecting great things to happen for you in order for it to happen. It is the law of attraction. It is real. It is nothing fake about it. A man is as he thinketh. If you live your life in expectations, that's what happens to you. If you live your life in despair, that's what happens to you. If you say all men are dogs, you're going to meet every last one of them. I'll never be rich, you won't. You won't. The moment you change the frequency that your tower emits, the moment you change that frequency, different things come back to you. I'm telling you this how it works. If you change your attitude, you change your altitude. Change your attitude, you change your altitude. I'm going to tell you something that every successful person has to do, including you. Believe it or not.
I'm dying.
Every successful person in this world has jumped. I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. Eventually, you are going to have to jump. You cannot just exist in this life. You have got to try to live. If you are waking up thinking that it's got to be more to your life than it is, man, believe that it is. Believe in your heart of hearts that it is. But to get to that life, you're going to have to jump. I'll tell you why I call it jumping. When you see people in life, when you're standing on the cliff of life and you see people soaring by, and you see people soaring, going to exotic places, you hear about them doing wonderful things. Maybe you look up the street and your neighbor just gets a car every year and every 2 years. You know, how is he doing that? Have you ever thought, maybe this person right here has identified their gift and is living in their gift? You just got to quit looking at gifts as running, jumping, singing, dancing. It's more than that. It's if you know how to network, if you can connect dots, if you draw, if you teach. Some of y'all fry chicken better than anybody else, bake pie. Some of you cut hair, color hair. Your gift, not your education. You go get an education, that's nice. But if you don't use your gift, that education only gonna take you so far. I know a lot of people got degrees, man, they ain't even using. It's your gift. But the only way for you to soar is you got to jump. You got to take that gift that's packed away on your back. You got to jump off that cliff and pull that cord. That gift opens up and provides the soar. If you don't ever use it, you're going to just go to work. And if you're getting up going to work on a job every day that you hate going to, that ain't living, man. You just existed. At one point in time, you ought to see what living's like. But the only way to see what living like, you got to jump. And here's the problem. But just be real with it. When you first jump, let me tell you something. Your parachute will not open right away. When you jump, it's not going to open right away. You're going to hit them rocks. You're going to get some skin tore off on them cliffs. You're going to get all your clothes tore off. You're going to get some cuts on you. You're going to be bleeding pretty bad. But eventually, the parachute has to open. That ain't a theory, that's a promise. Here's another thing. You can play it safe and deal without the cuts and the tags. And you can stand on that cliff of life forever safe. But if you don't jump, I got another promise I can make. Your parachute will never open. You'll never know. If I were you, I would jump. Because that's the only way to get to that abundant life. You got to jump, man. You got to take a chance. Now, when I get through talking, there are those of you who discuss this in the car. Well, I got bills. Whether you stay on the cliff or you jump, you're going to have bills. Well, if I quit my job, I'm going to ruin my credit. If you got a job, you live in check to check. Even if you got A1 credit, you can't buy nothing else no damn way. At one point in time, man, do yourself a favor. Before you leave this world, before you die, jump. Just jump one time. Just jump. Thank you very much. Now, Albert Einstein had a quote. He said, imagination is everything. It's the preview to life's coming attractions. This is important information. The biggest thing that always troubled me was my imagination. Because it was so big when I was a kid. You know, I grew up poor, but I was always imagining stuff. You know, my mama, once a month, would buy a travel magazine at the grocery store. My father used to be so pissed off. Bill, why we spending this money? Because we were poor. She said, Slick, we ain't got no money to take this boy nowhere. But if he can look in these magazines, maybe one day, it'll cause him to want to travel. I've been to so many countries around the world because of that magazine. I just wanted to go see stuff. My mama had enough sense to plant that seed. It's like at Christmas time, we used to get in the car, and my daddy used to take us to the suburbs so we could see the lights. And you know, we just drove around the lights. I was amazed at the suburbs because I would see these big houses with horseshoe driveways where you drove in and came out the other side. So I told my daddy one time we was riding, I said, Dad.
Oh, I was on mute. They didn't want me to win today. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. I'm going to unmute everybody. I want y'all to make some noise. I want y'all to make some noise. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Oh, let's go. Hello. Good morning.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, baby.
Yes.
Let's
Mogul in the
go.
building.
Time to make
Killing it.
money.
Let's
Every
get it.
day is a
Let's get
good
it.
day.
It's a good day.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Man. All right, bet. I love it. We are grateful to see another day because last night was not our last night. So I'm up with gratitude. I'm blessed. Everybody say amen in the chat. Let's get it. I'm super excited. Let's look at these numbers, y'all. I just want y'all to pay attention to what's happening here, right? As the days go by, the numbers get lower and lower and lower. And I want to ask, why? Why do you think so? Why do you think so? Let me know in the chat. Let me know, why do you think the numbers just drop every single day, no matter what the value is, no matter what's going on, no matter, like what happens? Kiana said discouraged. Fair. What else? Let me know in the chat, y'all. What do y'all think happens? Distracted, not consistent, right? People are scared, not ready. There we go. There you go, Robert. They're not ready for change. That is it. They're not ready for change. Most people are here to be entertained. That's it. That's just, I said it earlier. Day one, most people are here to be entertained, not educated, and not to execute. Most people are action talkers and not action takers. That's just the bottom line. So if you made it to this point of day 4, I want you to give yourself some love. I want you to drop some fire in the chat and give yourself some love because y'all made it to day 4. That means a lot. That means a lot. That means that you still believe. That means that you still know there's an opportunity for you to grow. So I'm not going to be long today because we have some jam-packed information for you. And I want to bring up the man of the hour, my big brother, my mentor, the Mindset Mogul Coach Crew, who is our personal development to business development coach. For those of you that tapped into the Mailbox Millionaire Academy Accelerator Program, you're going to have the pleasure of being able to build with him over the next 31 days in the entire Mailbox Millionaire Academy team. He's going to help you really get to that next level. He's going to help you see the you in you. He's going to help you truly get that unlock, that breakthrough, because I understand, right? Like, how many of put me in the chat if you've invested last night that $3,100 and you like, bro, yo, listen, I'm nervous. You never put this much money up to invest in yourself. You invested in vacations, you invested in everybody else, and food and clothes and more. And you invested in everybody else, but you never invested this much money into yourself. And you nervous. It's okay. Put me in the chat. Like, I don't know. I don't even know if this is going to work. I don't even not believe if I'm going to do the work. I get it. I get it. It's okay. We all have that feeling. But like Steve Harvey said, at some point, you just got to jump. Nothing's going to change if you don't change. Nothing will ever change if you don't change. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. If you're doing the same thing that you've done the last class or the class before that, and you've always just grabbed what you can and never took that next step and jump, you're going to get the same result. That's just the fact of the matter. So with that being said, I want to bring up Coach Crew. I'm going to unmute everybody. I want y'all to make some noise and give it up for the Mindset Mogul. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's
Let's
go.
go, let's go, let's go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Good
yeah. Turn up, turn up,
morning.
turn up.
Yeah.
Morning, good
Let's get
morning.
it. Coach Crew, let's
What's
Ah.
up?
go. Yes.
What is
Coach.
up?
Excited to hear from you this
Mogul
morning.
love, Mogul love.
Good morning.
Oh, my little
Let's
favorite.
go.
Yes, Coach
Let's get it.
Crew.
Let's go. Let's
Let's
get it.
You right,
go.
Coach?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's get it.
get up and everything.
Live and certified.
Let's get it, bro. You already know what time it is. Let's get
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So we got Jam Pack Day. Everybody drop the word love in the chat. Drop the word love in the chat for my guy Mogul. Drop the word love in the chat. Now, when we put this family legacy boot camp together, it was really just saying, hey, how could we take what we've learned, what we've discovered, and allow somebody else to learn something and discover something that's going to allow them to take their lives to the next level. So if just being in here, like, who has transformed their lives already? If you transform your life already, just being in here, let me know. Let me know in the chat. Kiana's always transforming, 100%. Golden impact. I even said me. Who? I see it going really slowly right now. Are y'all guessing right now? Are you guessing? Or is it an emphatic me? Is it emphatic? So the biggest thing, right, is being able to do these two things, right? What two things that we said? What's the two P's? What's the two P's? And this is not going to be just about me today. Like I'm going to talk less and listen more. They call me a motivational listener. Like we discovered that that's just facts. Don't you love when people listen to you? If you love when people listen to you, put me in the chat. If you love, if that's you, put me in the chat. Don't you just love it? So I'm going to listen to you, but I need you to understand those two things. If you don't do those two things, I can't listen to you, right? If you don't do the participation part where you're expressing yourself and talking about the things that you discover, how could I listen to you? Right? A lot of times we want people to listen to us, but we don't do the thing that's necessary for them to even listen to us. Everybody say there's power in the point. There's power in getting to the point, right? So there's power in the point. A lot of us want to get to the point at the end of the story. So you want to tell us the whole story and everybody just be sitting there waiting for you to finish. Like, just get to the point. Get to the point. So how are you going to get to your success? You want to drag, you want your success story to be drug out so long. You want to go through all of these ups and downs. You want to have so many days of consistency, or you want to just get to the point? Let me know. Put the answer in the chat. I'm not going to tell you the answer. I just want you to tell me the answer today. Like, put the answer in the chat. You want your success journey story. You want your success story to actually take a long time, or you want to get straight to the point? Like, let me know. Do you want to be successful fast, or you want to be successful slow? Like, let me know, because some of y'all seem like y'all want to get successful slowly. Right? You want to get to the point, right? You want to get to the point fast, speed, velocity. So not only are you moving fast, you're also increasing as you go, right? You're increasing the speed as you go. You're increasing the results. You're increasing your impact as you go. Like some of you have already been great. Some of you, your greatness has been unlocked. You cannot compare your chapter 10 to somebody's chapter 20. So whatever information that you need today, you got to realize, which partners do I need? Which information do I need? What type of participation is required from me? Because I can come up and I can tell you all of these different things that I've done. It's just to give you the inspiration to go out there to do what you've done. So I want everybody to take a moment and just look at themselves, getting through what they're going through, right? Because I want to know from you, I want to know what this whole space has been for you. Have you had transformation, anything like that? I want to know. So for you, like, what does it look like for you to get through what you're going through? Like when you get there, you can look back and be like, yeah, I did that. I want everybody to really say that to themselves. I did that. Damn. Look at yourself in the mirror and be like, damn, you did that. You know, when we talk about being an MVP, one day Ramel was like, yo, I need you to get into more mentorship. I feel like you're kind of holding back a little bit. I feel like, you know, you're comfortable where you're at right now. I'm like, bro, I'm not comfortable. He said, but it looks like it. It just looked like you're comfortable. I just want you to get a little more uncomfortable. Okay, let me go out and do that. So when I go out and do that, I did that, and then now look at the results, right? So some of you don't know certain things that have happened in the past, so I'll catch you up, right? There was times where every single person doubted me. Like during this transformation, like during my transformation to loving myself more, there was people who was like, this guy's crazy. One of my grandmothers used to call up about like, I'm just worried about it. I don't know what's going on. Like, yo, I am transforming. I am not who I used to be. Please understand that. Some people are not going to get your story. Don't get upset. Don't get mad. I didn't get upset. I didn't get mad. I didn't start, F everybody. No, you got to keep going. Everybody keep going in the chat. You got to keep going. Your story will give you your glory. You got to keep going. But if you never even attempt anything, your story is going to be what? Like if you never attempt anything, your story is going to be, your story is not going to give you your glory. Your story is going to make you feel sorry. You're going to feel sorry about yourself. I don't want you to feel sorry. I want you to feel empowered. I want you to be able to stand up and be that MVP. I want you to stand up and be a person that can create and generate 4 or 5 figures in a month or in a day. If you're going to be that person, I need y'all to let me know. Put MVP in the chat. If you're going to be that person who's the most valuable participant, put MVP in the chat. Now, the most valuable participant needs strategic partnership. So when we bring you people, I want you to pay attention, right? Because the dollars are where? In the details. The dollars are the details. The income is in the impact. So we have to become a better person. So I want to know, like, what has this experience been like to put you on that track, that trajectory to become a better person? Because if you want more opportunities, if you want more cash, if you want more money, if you want more love, if you want more situations where you create better relationships with individuals, you must become a better person. It's all coming down to a better person. If you're not willing to change, you can't change. All right, so I want everybody to first come off of mute, snap it up, clap it up, bring that hot energy for, just celebrate yourself a little bit for this transformation that you've been having mentally, right? Because it's been mental first, right? Before you can get your money right, you got to get your mind right. Can we have everybody on mute, snap it up and clap it up and celebrate themselves for being the MVPs?
Yes, let's get
Yes.
it.
Way to go, Tyler. You did
Let's
it.
get it.
Be
Yes,
successful.
sir. You
Be
doing it.
loved.
Overall in the gym, and I've been up all
Yes,
night. What they talking
you
about?
doing
Great.
Let's go.
Be successful.
MVP.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and I've been up all
Let's
night
go.
with
Let's
the
go.
game. Alignment is
This
nearing.
Gary.
We
You
are the
got
chosen
it.
ones.
The chosen one for real.
Keep pushing.
Hello.
Absolutely. I'm loving that energy, by the way. The ancestors chose you. Somebody said the ancestors chose me in the chat. So what I want to do is I want to go around. We're going to go around for about 10, 15 minutes or so. But I want to go around. I just want to hear from people. 30 seconds or less when you come up. But you're going to be challenged. Some people probably told you, no, don't get into this mentorship or don't get into this program. Don't go to that $31 boot camp. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And if you would have listened to them, what would have happened? Like if you'd have listened to him, what would the result be? Like, let me know. I want to know, right? And some of you got certain things that you wouldn't have gotten if you would have listened to him, right? So I want everybody to raise their virtual hands. Let's go around the room. Who can I have assist me on this? I want Jasmine. Is Jasmine available to assist me on this?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we got Jasmine. Jasmine gonna call on the hands, but I don't see any hands up. So everybody should be putting their hands up. If you had transformation, in fact, if you are somebody who's gotten major value from what we've been doing, your hand should be you should get in the practice of putting your hand straight up, like this. My hand up. Be the first one to raise your hand, so that way you can get the results of participation. So let's go with somebody, Queen.
All right, bet. King Otha, I see you up. Oh, wait, we're going to come back. Now, you finished brushing, doing what you got to do, because the teeth is important. Absolutely.
Teeth,
all right.
How many F on the teeth? All right, go ahead.
Teeth. All right, let's get it. King Ivan, what's your impact? Somebody bring him up.
Ivan.
Good morning.
What's up, King? Oh, he's back on mute for some reason. Hold on. Get on mute, bro.
Okay, good morning, fam. Hope everybody's doing well. Very blessed day today. It impacted me, coach, by opening up a new me. It impacted me by learning new things. It impacted me by, like, yesterday I was in the workshop. I came in here by just wanting to learn a little bit about my credit and where to start from my credit, and it opened up a whole lot of books in my mind. I'm just like, wow, and just wanted to keep going. I don't have the opportunity now, but I just still want to keep in the circle, and what I'm gonna do whatever I can to do to just to keep going, man. And those you guys are right. It's gonna be those challenges where people are gonna be telling you, oh, that ain't gonna work, all this and that. But it's really in me right here, brother. I feel that you guys really are helping out the people, and just thankful for everybody. So congratulations to everybody, and yeah, it's been a great impact, just family love and just the support. Not even my own type of family gives me this type of support. So it's going to be the strangers that are going to give you that push, that extra jump. And that's what this challenge gave me. It gave me that extra push, and knowing how to get into the net loop to figure out all those storage facilities. They brought it up to my attention, coach. Hey, Ivan, you ever think about doing real estate? I wasn't in that right mindset. I was like, nah, I don't know none of that. I don't know. I was on my own thing, brother, and I appreciate everything. So I'm practicing right now. It's really uncomfortable to get up in front of people and just doing this, but I'm having courage in myself, and I believe in myself. So that's why I'm here now. I'm not giving up.
Love it. Everybody drop some love in the chat for Ivan. Great stuff, King. Just celebrate yourself a little bit. Keep going, King. Keep going, because you got this. If they tell you no, that's just next opportunity. If they say you can't, just show them that you can. And really who you're showing is showing yourself, right? So just show yourself that you can get what you want, and everything is going to start to work out in your favor, King, like it is right now. Great stuff, King. Great stuff. Let's go to the next person.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Confidence look great on you, King Ivan. All right, let's go. We have, if y'all don't have your cameras on, we cannot call you up respectfully. All right, Queen Aaliyah, come through. What's your impact, Queen?
Hey everyone, good morning. The biggest impact for me is just being in the room with the heavy hitters. That's what I wanted. And my your network being your net worth, that's I know that that's real, and I know that I need to build my network, and I need to stop surrounding myself with people who are just not thinking like me, because it does pull me down, and it discourages me. So I need to just get a little uncomfortable. And that's why I'm here. And that's been the biggest impact, just hearing from real people out there doing the thing. So
this is what I want to know, y'all. I want to know this from everybody, right? If you would have listened to people who tell you not to join this program, not to do this, what would you have missed out on?
Knowledge. And for me, knowledge is power. It's easy to think. It is easy to think like, oh, okay, well, I'm just gonna keep watching YouTube videos, and I'm gonna keep trying to learn on by myself. But at least for me, when you're spinning your wheels and you're going fast in no direction, then you might as well not go anywhere, because you don't know where you're going, and you don't know if the information you're getting is real. You don't know if it's gonna be impactful for you, if it's legit. So that's where I would have been. I would have been in the same spot, spinning my wheels in a hamster wheel.
Aha. That is the aha moment, right? That is the aha moment that I'm looking for. Right there is the aha moment. You will be in the same circle, right? Your circumstances are based on the circle that you're standing in. If you stay in the same circle, you're going to get the same thing. We don't want to be cyclical in that situation. We want to actually break away from the limitations. We want to be able to be in a space where we can have domination. We want to be in a space where we can have elevation. All right. But the first thing we got to do is have communication. Everybody drop some love in the chat. Great stuff, Queen. We appreciate you, Aaliyah. Thank you. I'm going to have Sunshine come help out real quick, Jasmine. I'm going to have Sunshine come help out. Sunshine, let's choose the next person. Everybody drop that love in the chat.
King Otha, come talk to us, King.
Sunshine, you love Otha. You always calling on Otha.
He was next.
Yeah, Otha the one, not the two. That's why you know what the going on, man. Let's get it. So listen, right? First of all, I want to say thank y'all, and thank y'all for putting this together. This has been very impactful for me, because y'all think like me. I'm only 29 years old. I be up all night. I actually just had to get in the shower real quick, get myself together so I can get on here, because I gotta show up. I gotta show up for myself every day. You feel me? So I'm around people that don't really necessarily think like me, including my own mother, which I love her to death. I'm grateful for her, but at the same time, she know I'm a better version of her. You feel me? So it's like, it's hard for me to collide and be like kind of dimming my light for people and stuff because they see the light, they see the energy. So what this program has done for me, it made me like and more impactful. It made me more on point with what I'm talking about with people. It let me know that I'm not just crazy out of my mind because people really think like this. People really do this. My father, I'm not gonna lie to you, he's a hustler guy. I did try to follow his path at a point in time when I was a young dog. You feel me? And it's like he even showed me like if you study the great, become greater. And shout out to Aaliyah because I'm actually doing it for a singer named Aaliyah. Like I'm actually doing it for the Lord, and that's who taught me how to sing, who taught me how to dance, who taught me how to be me. You feel me? Like I'm like the tomboy, pretty boy version of her. You feel me? When you think of Aaliyah, you're gonna think of me. Real talk, because that's what I'm holding it down for. So when y'all see me and y'all get on them, I literally reactivated to Facebook to collab with people that's already in the program. No, I can't afford it, but I don't focus on my lack. And I got a lot of value to bring to the table, franchises, equity, different things that I've been putting my brain on. I'll be up all night studying and doing different things. So it's like, I'm so hungry for this and I'm so grateful to be a part of this. Shout out to you, Sunshine, because you see it. And when I see you, crew, I swear to God, I was on your page yesterday and I'm like, bro, he give me like an older me vibe, like literally, like dead serious, because it's like, you don't play. And then I'll be having to forgive myself for being mean to people when I gotta like, because I'm super nice. I'm a nice person, but it's like, I'll be having to kind of shun people out because they don't think like me, to a point where I live in it. You see this brick wall? I live in it. Like literally be in my room and just doing me. Like I don't really come out my room. I don't really talk to people because it's like, you don't think like me, and I ain't trying to be no bum ass nigga. Excuse my language, y'all. Real talk when I speak this, because there's so much passion and fire inside of me, and I promise you I'm gonna win. Diddy started as a dancer just like me, and that man be watching my page. There's no cap in my rap. So with that being said, just wait on it. Some of that. And my family legacy gonna be for my kids that I have, for my nieces and nephews. I'm not supporting nobody grown that don't support me. They don't respect me. They don't respect how I move. So they gotta stand on that. Well, Otha, and you made me cry yesterday, so I thank you, because you made me tap in. Like, yeah, like somebody think like me. Somebody understands me. Somebody understands how I'm moving, how I'm living. Like, yeah, I go up, I go down. I'm like the elevator for everybody else. But when it comes to Otha, they want to see me down. They want to put voodoo on you. They want to do all type of stuff. But you know what? I serve the Lord. They went up against him. God said them attacks gonna come strong. They're gonna come strong, but they not stopping me. Do you hear me? Mark my words, where you will see me at in 2024. That is really my $1 million year. Y'all hear me? I got a credit repair off of this. I got to meet new people. Shout out to my Forever Squad, bro. Shout out to Miss Bonita Nunn. Shout out to my boy Jay, which his name is Jamie on here, because they put it together. They put their money together. I gave up $70 that this program gave to me. You hear me? Like to get the M2 program attacking, bro. Like literally, I'm not playing. Bia, Tyler, that y'all hear that make me sweat, make me harder. Like she watching me. That's gonna be my wife. Mark my words. I gotta get her. You heard? Because it's just up. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate y'all. That's what this program did for me.
100%, yo. Just go. Go ahead, Queen.
Oh no, I just said we love you. I just love the energy. I love it.
Love you too. I love y'all too. Ramel, I love you so much, bro. I can't wait to meet you, bro. And give you a hug, bro. You really put me in like, what do you see? Like, even if you don't follow me, I know they watch me. I know they see me. I know what it is. Like, it's up. Like, bro, I got my own mama jealous of me, bro. To a point where it's like, it just shows you, like, I'm the one, not the motherfucking two. Do you hear me? Mark my word. You hear me? Yeah, some of that, they gotta stand on it. I promise you. I don't know even no wickets around me. In Jesus' name, I rebuke it in the Holy Spirit. Do you hear me? I step like a stepper. I don't want to hold the time up. I won't give somebody else the chance, bro. Shout out to y'all, because y'all locked in with a real life one. And when y'all need that elevator, when I'm rich, I'm pulling shit up. You hear me? Marketing genius. I know what PR companies to go to. I talk to real people, marketing teams. I'm going to be on Times Square billboards, bro. Mark my words. I'm dropping 7 of them, and you better believe it. Hello.
Everybody drop big energy in the chat. Absolutely love it. Great job, bro, and just being vulnerable and sharing that 100%.
Yeah.
King, like We got to be able to move like this. We got to be able to see ourselves as great. We got to be able to see ourselves as unstoppable. We got to be able to see ourselves as unbreakable. And that's tremendous for you to get up here, bro, and just share that energy. He said, look, I may not be able to have the cash right now to get into the program, but guess what? I'm coming back. Guess what? I'm standing tall. They've been able to get a credit repair software, which is dope. Like, just keep going, y'all. Keep going. Everybody put big energy in the chat. Let's keep moving. Great stuff, Kate. We got time for a few more, but go ahead, Sunshine.
Queen Beatrice, come talk. Beatrice, come talk to us, Queen. I love the style. Let's go.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I'm Jelene Rick's sister. She called me all the time, especially when I'm working, telling me about this. I'm like, look, I don't want to hear about this. You know, I got my own problems. But I went on and tuned in, and I just went in my 401k to pay off some credit cards because I was getting tired of that interest killing me. I was listening to you know, the 3-day thing is talking about how you paying more interest than you are on your principal balance, and how my interest rate started out at 8.9%, and I didn't even notice because I had it set on auto pay that I was paying 14%, and it depressed me. I was like, yo, I got to do something. So I just went in and I said, when I get older, I'm going to be broke as hell, because I went in my 401k and pulled the money out and just paid all my cards off. And then I joined last night. I was like, God, I just paid these cards off, and then I just had to throw this 3,100 on there. But you know what? I'm going to get that back. I'm definitely going to get that back. You know, I've always lived a secure life. I always had to have a foundation for my kids because I'm a single mother. So I never went out on a limb and played around with my household income. But last night, my kids are grown now. I'm like, bump it. I'm paying this money. I'm doing this for me. And it's just, at that point, I just feel, I don't even know how to express it. You know, the security blanket that I always prepared, that wall that I built up for myself to make sure that I'm not without, is I'm done with that. You know, I'm done with that. I just want to, you know, go for it, see what's out there. I've been trying to build my business as an event planner down here in Virginia, and kept getting these, you know, well, you can't have this building because if you have a wedding going on, it's not enough parking spaces and all of that. But the things that I'm learning, how to just pay your cards off and use your checking account, use your card as a checking account. I'm like, why didn't I think of that? And I'm thinking I'm smart. Whatever. I'm networking with the people that's already done it. Like the young lady said about finding everything on YouTube and all of that. I want to roll with people that's already done it, so I can, you know, build off of that energy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's already done it. That's what I want to do. I can't do it on YouTube by myself because YouTube is not providing me the energy and the support that I need and the encouragement. So I'm definitely glad to be on the team. Link me, help me, do whatever we need to do, because that energy that Otha has, that's where I want to be. You know, he's so positive right now. I promise you, if I had it, brother, I'll bring you on too. And as soon as I make a little something, I'm gonna give you a little something so you can be on too, because I already see the fire in you, and you're gonna do it. You definitely gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it too. My sister gonna do it, and I love you, sis, for bringing me on. I love y'all team for having me. I appreciate that 3,100 discount to get in, and I'm gonna make it happen. Trust me, when you hear from me again, you're gonna be like, wow, remember this video and remember my name, because I'm gonna be making some money. Absolutely. Thank y'all.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody drop that love in the chat. Beatrice, right? Do you have a accountability partner?
Sorry, say that again.
Do you have an accountability partner?
No, I don't.
All right, hold on. I got you. Who here wants to be Dietrich's accountability partner? Let me know. Somebody let me know in the chat. Sunshine, you're gonna pull that person and just connect them to.
Sade was the first one that came up.
So Sade, you and Sade exchange information, because guess what? You're not going to do this alone. It's not going to happen. Doing it alone is a slow road to success, and technically it goes nowhere. You're not going to do it alone. You got to do it with partnerships. But I love your energy, so I just wanted to make sure you connect with someone, because you need someone on this journey, right?
Absolutely.
So and you can link up with multiple people. It's just starting that. right? So send her a direct message. Sade, send her a direct message and connect. What was her name again, Queen?
Sade.
Dietrich. Oh.
No, I got Deidre's. What was the part of the name, Sunshine?
Sade.
Sade, right. So just Sade, connect with Sade, and then you'll be good to go, all right? Accountability, discipline, and consistency. You need that other person, all right? Great stuff. But look, I want to be real. Y'all know how I feel about this. I want somebody who's going to come up here, drop some love in the chat for Deidre, please, for coming up here, being vulnerable and sharing. I want y'all to get present, right, to where you're at right now. Money is not an issue. Money is no longer an issue. Just throw that away. It's about strategy. Everybody drop the word strategy in the chat. But before I bring up our very, very impactful, most powerful special guest, I want to get to somebody who's emotional. I like to hear the emotions. I want to know somebody, is somebody here emotional about the transformation? Somebody here feeling like they had to shed some tears, they had to cry about where their situation was from then till now. I want to know, because I want to bring that person up, because that is the person that we all resonate with. That is the person that is being the leader that would go out there and show everybody how they truly feel, because a lot of people who feel this way, who's emotional about this, but aren't going up there to share it, right? Like I want that person who is emotional, who can come up here and share and build. That's who I want. Sunshine, do we have anybody like that? Because maybe everybody's just happy today, because it is a smaller number of people. Maybe everybody's just happy today.
Queen Charlize threw her in the chat. Where's she at?
Where is she?
Be right there.
All right, bring her up.
She go.
Hold up, Charlize, this better not be no tactic. If you coming up here, I want to see the waterworks. I want to feel it. I want to.
No.
All right, go ahead.
Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to get on here. I'm real nervous about speaking in front of everybody, but I'm here because God brought me here. I prayed about this year. I've been going through a trying financial time. I filed bankruptcy for the second time. Only 39 years old. I just filed bankruptcy and got that discharge at the end of October, but I prayed to God because this isn't my first time around the block. So I prayed, my word for 2024 is pivot. I need to pivot and change in the direction that I want to go to. And I prayed to God-minded people that would give me the information that I need to be able to move forward. I'm a very intuitive person. I can read energy. And so when I came here, I knew that the Lord was all over everything that you guys have going on here. Not only did I feel at home and at peace, the work that you guys are doing is one of my life's goals, and it's just so refreshing to know that the Lord has his soldiers out here already working. And so it put me at peace and at ease. You guys, I have young nephews that are just graduating, coming out of high school. I got daughters in college that need to hear this information. You guys feel like family. I would trust you with my family. If I had it in my bank account, I'd empty every penny out for you.
Wait, hold on, Queen. Hold on, Queen. I want to add value because I'm loving what you're saying. But there's a sneaky suspicion that I'm having right now. How explicit can I be with you? I just want to take 1 or 2 minutes, not too long. Just how explicit can I be with you?
Oh, no,
like,
open up. I'm here.
Okay, I love it. I hear emotion, and I hear you holding back, right? Are you generally like a positive person, like, and you support people, like you're open, you cheer people on?
Yeah, all the time. I try to keep a positive.
Because I hear it, but I want you to get to this faster. Right? Remember, I asked everybody to put power in a point, and I know that you're giving me your story, but you're leading to a point. I just want you to get to the point faster, right? And you're generally a positive person, great person. You support people. That's what I'm getting. But who are you being negative to, though?
Who am I being negative to?
Yeah, I hear negativity, but I want us to discover it real fast.
Probably to myself.
Hold on. Let's just be transparent in this. We're not going to take out properly and just be real with it. Get straight to the point. Who have you been negative to?
Myself.
Right. With your negative self-talk, right?
Yes.
What I want you to do right now, if you can, is look at yourself in that camera right there. And I just want you to say, I love you to that person that's in that camera looking at you. When you're saying that you love this person, I just want you to realize this person has been with you 24/7. This person has picked you up every time somebody else puts you down. But yet, this is how you treat this individual. So I want you to realize the bankruptcies and all these other things are here to show you something. It's not to make you feel like you're less than or anything. It's to show you got to get to that next level. But the only way you're going to get to that next level is if you see yourself there. I know you want it. I know you want it. I know you want it. But you need to see yourself getting through what you're going through, and you keep going through the similar things because of the things that you say to yourself. And I want you to have positive self-talk. Going forward, everybody say no negative self-talk in the chat. Just no negative self-talk, because Queen, this is the thing that's holding you back, because I can see so much potential in you. I can feel the light when you raised your hand to get up on here. I can feel all of that. But the moment you started speaking, the negatives start pouring out. You are amazing. You are whole. You are complete. You are loved. Just look at the chat. Like, you might not even know that many people here, but look how much love that they've been sending you since you got on. So just understand that you got to now operate with that same love, and that's what's going to take you to that next place. Loving you is about looking inward and saying, you know what? I got this one opportunity, this one shot in life, and I have one person that's going to be with me there to the end of it all. I want to make sure I love that person, treat that person with respect. I want to make sure I talk nice. I want to make sure I be kind. I want to make sure I uplift this person. Why? Because that person is going to be the difference between me getting to where I want to be and me where I'm at right now.
Yes.
I want you to say it's on me. I want you to say it's on me.
It's all me.
Right. Who are you? Who are you? I'm amazing. I'm beautiful. I'm blessed.
Amazing. I'm beautiful. I'm blessed.
Right. That's who you are. The name is just how we call you. That's how you know that we're talking to. That's just a name. That's how we call you. But who you are is based upon who you're being. And now who you're being gives you what you are doing. That gives you your assignment, right? Who you're being gives you your assignment. And then when you get your assignment, by you completing your assignment, you doing the thing, it gives you your blessings. It gives you the things you need to have. Right? So I want to hear positive self-talk going forward. But this is what I want to do real fast. I want everybody to drop the love in the chat. I want you to send over your Cash App. You got Cash App, right?
Yeah.
Then, get a Cash App, please. We're going to send us something on us just for being vulnerable and sharing, because you're doing something that everybody would love to do, but you have the courage to do it. That to me shows power. You are powerful. So I never want to hear you dimming your light again, all right? Don't be talking about my friend like that. All right, cool. Everybody, look. For you, Queen, was this helpful in any way for you?
Absolutely. It was everything. And I don't want to take up your time, but one thing that I've been working with my counselor every week is that positive self-talk. And the same things that you were saying to me are the same things that I've been praying about and working. And so I can feel your spirit when you speak. So I thank you, King.
Right. So I appreciate you, Queen. 100%. Let's go. Everybody drop that love in the chat. Drop that love in the chat, because this is what it's about. It's about transformation. Everybody came here to get the bag, but the truth is you came here to transform your life. Now, one of the ways that we're going to be able to transform our lives is get into free money. Everybody drop free money in the chat. If you want free money, drop the money bag in the chat, drop free money in the chat, drop anything in the chat. Just put something in the chat, chat it up, right? So you might not understand how to give free money because you might not have your executive summary ready. Some of you are like, executive summary, what you talking about? You might not have your statements of need ready. You might not even understand your management summary. You might just be looking like, what is he talking about? What is he saying? But the things that I'm saying will allow you to get to the free money. right? Having a vision statement, mission statement, understanding your target market, understanding how you're going to serve the community, understand the problems that you're going to solve. So the person that I'm going to bring up is going to teach you these things so you can get to the bag. If you want to get to the bag, drop the bag emoji in the chat. Drop the money bag emoji in the chat. Some of y'all may know it. Some of y'all might be about to get to know it. But the point is, this person right here is impactful. Like when we talk about truly caring about the community, one of the top, hands down. When we talk about putting you in a position for success, one of the top, hands down. A person who truly cares about their community, the person who truly cares about growth and success, right? She done helped small businesses start debt-free, right? Some people think that you got to have all of this money. No, if you know the strategies, money is no longer an issue. You can start debt-free. I'm talking about helping people make or collect $17 million in grants. I'm talking about securing grants, and she secured over $17 million. If that sounds good to you, somebody put good in the chat. If you want to be one of that person who just give me a fraction of that 17 million. Let me just get 100,000. If that's you, put the money bag emojis in the chat. So right now, at this time, I want y'all to stand on your feet. I want y'all to clap it up. I want y'all to snap it up. I want y'all to make so much noise you wake up the neighbors or you make them feel insecure about them damn selves. I want you to go loud. I want you to be proud. I want you to make noise for my girl, Stormy Banks, who's going to come in here and give you the game on how to get these grants. Everybody unmute, clap it up.
Let's get
Stormy
it.
Banks.
Let's go. Bring Stormy out.
Go, Stormy.
Yes.
Stormy.
Let's
Get
Hey,
it.
let's get it. Let's get it. Let's
go,
get
let's
it.
go.
Yes.
Get it.
Grand
Yes.
Rising. Need
Hey,
that. And third
Stormy.
in grants.
Hey.
We got big
Hey,
money.
Queen.
Yes.
Hey,
Hey.
Queen.
Yes.
And
Yes.
in the hidden gems.
Yes.
Yes.
Go,
Hidden
Stormy!
Yes.
grants.
Love it. I love it. I love it. Every time I come in here, the energy is crazy. I'm talking about from every time I work with Ramel, the energy is insane. I'm so happy to be here with the Mindset Mogul crew because y'all really started off exactly how you need it. Your mindset is going to change everything. The first thing you have to believe is that there is funding for you. The money is for you. It's already situated. It's already set up and ready for you. Everybody say ready in the chat. Say ready in the chat. Let me tell you something. Minority-owned businesses have 5% of all federal funding put aside just for us. And I'm not talking about, you might be like, oh, 5%, that's all they're giving us. I'm talking about 5% of trillions of dollars. Trillions of dollars. Let me show y'all real quick, just so y'all know that I'm not just sitting up here talking, running my jibs, doing what everybody else come and do. I'm gonna really tell you honestly how I'm gonna do a simple quick Google search. How much grant funding was given in 2023? Right? Because there's so much money available for you, but the problem is you're not finding it. Drop in the chat how much grant money you won this year. Drop in the chat. Drop in the chat how much grant funding did you get access to in the top of the year of 2023, all of 2023. Zero. Zero, 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 zero. Ivan, Elaine, congratulations. 0 million. Because this is the thing. Our lack of information and education is the only thing that's stopping us, right? And if we really break down and understand what is stopping us from getting to the money, it's simply because there's one nugget that you're missing. A lot of people say, hey, Stormy, we don't know where to find the grants. Type a 1 in the chat if this is you. We don't know where to find the grants. We don't know how to write the grants in order to actually win. Maybe you've applied to a few, but you ain't had that sauce to get approved. Hey, Stormy, we don't know how to be consistent when we're applying to grants. Drop a 1 in the chat if that's you. Because when we're talking about trillions of dollars being given out to small business owners and 5% of that already being dedicated to minority-owned businesses, we should be getting a little bit more than zero, right? We should be getting a little bit more than zero, but you're missing a few key pieces. So today, I'm literally going to show you guys exactly what you're going to need. Now, I can show you, but let me see who knows what's going to actually get you the money. Put it in the chat what you think is going to actually get you the money. Because I can sit here and talk all day. I can sit here and show you all day. I can show you the websites to use. I can show you exactly what to put in your proposal. Execution. Execution. It has to be on you to actually make the move and take action. And that's when we talk about the mindset. Your daily habits have to match the amount of money you want to make every single day. Somebody put in the chat, high income, high energy. High income, high energy. Because you can't be taking naps and expect to be getting paid. You can't be complaining and being negative and expecting to get these grant fundings. High income equals high energy. If you are not working harder than me, do not expect to be paid what I'm getting paid. So I'm going to start y'all out real smooth. Real smooth. I'm going to tell you this right here. You need as little as a registered business. This could be a for-profit or a nonprofit. For those who don't know, grants are for both, for-profit and nonprofits. You could have literally a registered business, which whatever state you register with. You could have a business website, a business bank account, and a grant proposal. And you can start winning grants. Somebody run that back in the chat. What are the 4 things that I just said? I need to know that y'all locked in. We locked in right now. Business website, business bank account, grant proposal, and a registered for-profit or nonprofit business. I'm talking about that's the least amount of things that you could have in order to actually start winning. Drop a 1 in the chat if you have those 4 things. If you do not have those 4 things, you know what your homework is for tonight. Get 1 of the 4, 2 of the 4, 3 of the 4, or all 4. A lot of ones coming up in the chat. You already possess the skills. Let me ask y'all something. How many of you guys have already applied to a job before? Type a 1 in the chat if you have ever applied to a job. Let me make this real simple and plain for you. When you apply for a job, you research jobs that's on the market. You research them. What job is paying? $15, $20 an hour. You researching, right? Then what do? You send in your resume. Hey, this is my previous experience. This is how I can help your company grow. You send in your resume. Then what are you going to do? Get on an interview. You're going to pitch an interview to talk about yourself, about how you can help the company. And then what? Hopefully you got the job. With grants, you're going to research organizations and corporations who are giving out funding. You're going to write the grant proposal and you're going to apply. And sometimes you might have to send in a 60-second video, which is your interview. What I'm telling you is that you already possess the skill set to be a grant winner. But instead of applying to grants, you're applying to $15 an hour. Are you a minimum wage person? Is that what you've chopped your life up to be? Minimum wage? Or do you think you deserve unlimited amount of funding, unlimited amount of growth, and you don't have a ceiling? The sky isn't even your limit. It's just a starting place. Let me know in the chat. Say no minimum wage in the chat if you are not a minimum wage type of person. Because with grants, you do not need credit score. Charlize, it doesn't matter about your bankruptcy. They're not checking for that, boo. You do not need to be making $1 million a year, 100,000 a year. You can literally just be starting off and get access to grant funding. Your business could be brand new. Just registered it yesterday. The reason why I know is because we do it. When we see new grants in different cities, we go set up foreign LLCs and go get their money. Brand new, straight off the press. And you never have to pay that money back. So for those of you who are in financial burdens and situations, because maybe you went and took on funding too quickly, you didn't know what to do with it, you didn't know how to move, you wasn't financially literate, that's okay. But grants allow you the freedom to try things out and learn without the burden of having to pay that money back. Without the burden of debt creeping on your shoulder saying, if I don't get some money tomorrow, I'm going to have to file for bankruptcy, or I'm going to have to do a discharge on my credit, or I'm going to get a collection, or I'm going to get this. Because most of us are new business owners, first generation. Type some fire in the chat if you're a first generation entrepreneur. This is your first time starting a business. Nobody else in your business, nobody else in your family started a business. You went out on the limb and said, there is a ceiling bigger than what I see right now in my life, and I need to go find it. So being that as it may, you may not have all of the tools and resources to grow immediately. So with grants, it gives you that freedom to try things out, new marketing strategies, hire some influencers, try out new revenue streams, Airbnb, without having that burden of debt. And that's why I go so hard for grants, because this money is available. All you have to do is be as good as writing a resume. That's as good as you got to be. So I'm going to tell you guys, and some of you guys may already know me from all of the other places that you see me, but #1 site to get grant funding all year, I need you guys to tap in and get this situated and write this down. This is the most user-friendly site you're ever going to find when it comes to writing grants. And it's called grantwatch.com. Simple and plain. And for the people who've seen me present before, the information is going to stay the same because I have a strategy that I use. This ain't no switching it up. This is a strategy. I'm not switching up from my strategy because I know what works. Grantwatch.com allows you the opportunity to see grants for nonprofits, grants for small businesses, grants for individuals, federal grants, foundation grants, right? And if you're a small business, you can go as crazy as choosing down to your location. What state are you in? Put your location in there. Choose categories. You're struggling with grants because you're trying to Google everything. You're Googling grants for small businesses. What's popping up? A bunch of ads, a bunch of loans, a bunch of blogs and articles. But this is where they're getting their information from. Owner of this company is an old white lady. I just DM'd her 2 weeks ago and said, hey, you need more presence of minority-owned businesses in your marketing strategy. Let's partner. She said, give me a call. Here's my email for my assistant. Y'all have to put yourself in front and stop putting yourselves in the back. Because the money is available for you. The opportunity is available for you, but you got to go get it. Right? They have grants for every single business that you could ever imagine. What I want you guys to start thinking like, since this is the Mindset Mogul Crew, You do not have to win grants based on solely the industry that you are in. You can start winning grants for ideas that you have inside of your current business. What do you mean, Stormy? Break it down. My company is a consulting company. We go for grants in the tech space because, hey, we have an idea that we want to create an app or a tech platform, tech-based platform to be able to help people connect with grants easier. So now we qualify for tech-based grants. Education. Hey, we have curriculum that we want to create to be able to put it into schools for K-12 and college students, K through 12 and college students. So now we apply for education grants. Hey, we got merch, we got t-shirts, we got pants, and we sustainably supply those companies, those merchandise. So now we go for packaged consumer goods. Hey, we own real estate under our company. And with that, we allow people with underprivileged communities be able to live in our property. I got 4 properties in Memphis, and the people are paying literally under $900 in rent. That's unheard of right now in this market. I go for a grant with that. That's a surefire, right? So I just named you 4 different avenues that we access capital through grants that have nothing to do with what we structured our business as. People come to me and say, oh, we're a credit repair company. How are we going to get grants? By not focusing on being a credit repair company. Because grants should allow you the opportunity to create multiple streams of income if you do it right. Because the problem is people say, oh, most millionaires have 7 streams of income. No, most millionaires have one business that brings them 7 streams of income. They focused on that one thing and built out multiple different lanes within that business that bring them in 7 streams of income. They're not a medical assistant in a trucking company and a credit repair company, and they didn't do all that. They focused on one thing and now brought in different lanes within that one source. Type overstand in the chat if you get what I'm saying. So you have grants for everything right here on this site. Everything, everything, everything. I don't want to hear nobody in the chat say, is there grants for this? Is there grants for that? There's grants for everything if you know how to position the business. Position the business for the win. If you are hiring a certain type of personnel on your team, you could get a grant for that. They just had a grant out the other day that I applied for. They said, if you have people, if you're going to be hiring people that are 50 years and older, we want to help you hire and train that staff. I don't mind hiring somebody that's 50 years and older, especially if I'm going to get a grant to be able to train them and pay for their first few months of working with me. Cool. Give me the money. You only building me up. It was a $25,000 grant they was giving out. I surely applied. I said, yeah, I could do that. But we got to get in the mindset of, yes, I can do that. Right? So this site is what I need you guys to start using. Now, in all transparency, because I don't want y'all to get on here and be like, Stormy said, I am a member of this site. I pay $90 every 3 months. Every quarter, I pay $90 to use this site. The site is free, but with the free, you're going to get what you paid for, right? We all know that free does not get you to pay for play. You don't get to play when you're not paying. So when you do it for free, you won't be able to use these search boxes. And when you click on the grant, for instance, they'll show you this top box, but all of this information that I get to know exactly when the deadline dates are, exactly what they're looking for, the exact link of where to find it. They're not going to give you that. All of this, estimated total of funding program for $4 million. This is just one. So when I say trillions, there's so much money out there. They're like, we're going to give out $4 million to 10 people. How much does each person get if they got $4 million and they give it out to 10 people? Write it in the chat for me. Right? I'm talking about I get all the contact information so I know exactly who's on here. Sarah, okay, cool. Sarah Lowe. I get exactly who to contact. I get exactly who to mention. I know exactly how to play my part because I'm getting all of the information because I'm paying to play. I'm paying to play. They say each person will get $400K. And that's just one grant. That's just one. So now when you guys hear, oh, Stormy raised 17 million, it wasn't that hard. Because we get in numbers. We get in numbers. So now type a 1 in the chat if you know exactly where to go to find grants all year. That's not an excuse anymore, right? So we can no longer say, Stormy, I don't know where to find them. You know exactly where to go. That's the exact site that we use to do all of our grant research. Now I'm going to show you how you apply. First thing you need to understand when applying to grants, you have to read the requirements. You have to. Don't skim it. We utilize grants as a revenue strategy in our business. Let me tell you what that means. I don't go file for grants when I need grant money. Every single month, my team is applying to 10 plus grants, period. No less than that. Every single month, we're applying to grants because let me tell you something. Grants are taxable income. Listen to me very clearly. Grants are taxable income. Only way you don't get taxed is, of course, if you spend the money and use the money and use that as a write-off. If you're smart, like me, like you, what you're going to do is you're going to use that grant funding for its intended purpose, but you're not going to use it as a write-off when you spend on those different expenses. Because the expenses that you're going to spend on are going to make you money back. Are y'all following me? You get a $10,000 grant, you put $10,000 into marketing, that marketing brings you back $20,000. This is just an example. That $20,000, you're not going to write off 10. What you're going to do is you're going to put it in high yield savings account, or you're going to put it in appreciating assets, or you're going to put it in a SEP ROA, or you're going to put it in your Fortune 500 brokerage account, or you're going to put it in your life insurance policy. All of those different accounts are now tax deferred. So you still didn't pay taxes on the grant money, and you're making more money with that money sitting up in the right places. Say you follow me if you follow me, because I'm throwing out some crazy heat right now that y'all might not be catching. So let me know. Let me know. Because that is the strategy of the rich. I was sitting on first class flight the other day when I had to go to Boston. This man said he needs to buy 3 more horses for the end of the year. Why are you buying 3 horses? He says it's a depreciating asset. He says it's a depreciating asset. I need some tax write-offs. I'm like, horses? How'd you get into horses? He said, because I bet on them. I buy the best and I bet. When I win the money, I put it in these certain accounts. all the accounts he told me I had heard of. So that made me know I'm getting some real money. But I ain't never bought no horse. The information. When you're applying the grants, and now I'm going to show you guys a proposal and what it looks like. And I'm going to show y'all Ramel's proposal because Ramel is a client of mine, because Ramel understands he doesn't know everything. He don't need to know everything. He knows who, not how. Everybody say who, not how. Because smart people think who can get me where I'm trying to go, not how can I get where I'm trying to go. That's why when we say pay to play, we really mean that. We pay people to get in the game. I don't need to become the best boxer in the world. I don't need to become the best. I need the best coach. I need the best teammate. I don't have to win the NBA championship on my own. I got to join the right team. Who's on a winning streak? Who has the right players? Who, not how. So I'm going to show you guys a brief introduction of what you need in your proposal. Right? First and foremost, you need a confidential agreement. Y'all have new businesses that you're telling people your inside trade secrets. You need to have an agreement that everything that you dispose in that grant is going to be confidential. Right? Y'all see sometimes when you read people's emails, they'll have a confidential agreement at the end. I don't know if y'all seen that before, but I be emailing some high-level people. Once you put your eyes on that, you already understand anything in this email. If you share any of the contents of this email, we have the grounds to sue. They don't have to sign it and send it back. You putting your eyes on it, dating it and having it sent, already your good lawyer gonna be able to chop that up, if anything. Disclaimers. Some people have to understand, hey, the statements of this is for informational purposes, right? You're not supposed to take this information. You're not supposed to do this and do that. You need to have that situated before you even give them any information on your business. And I'm going to just show you guys the table of contents. This is everything that should go in your proposal. Your executive summary, your statement of need, a management summary, which a management summary is simply going to be who are the key players on your team who are making it possible for you to grow this business. And if it's just you, then big up yourself. You better say, if you got a hair company, I was a hairstylist, I was a hair instructor, I did hair as a child. You better say every single piece of valuable information that makes it make sense why you can help this business grow. Mission statement and vision statement. These are similar but different. Your mission is, what are we set out to do? Your vision is, where are we set out to go? Because when you start your company, you're doing what you need to do in order to get where you're trying to go. Everybody understand that? So you need a mission and vision statement. Now we add in a couple little extras just for the extra sauce, but we add in the core values, the target market, and the products and services, because we like to detail it out. We want you to know who our company is, who our company serves, and what our company really does, and what those products and services look like. That's just something we throw in there. It's not necessary, but it helps, because when you're writing a grant, they don't know you and you don't know them. You have to give them as much detail as you can about the business so that they understand who you are, what you do, and why you do it. If you're writing out grant applications and you're leaving out details and you're briefing, summarizing what you do, if somebody reads it, ask yourself, would they have questions about your business? If they have questions, you didn't win, because you should be detailing everything out. Everything. It should be no chance that you got to come back and ask me nothing. That's how detailed we get. Then you want to add your business objectives. This is, okay, we do this because we want to be able to make this happen, right? We offer ebooks because we want to allow people resources globally. So you're going into what is the reasons why you do, your owner's bio. When you break down your owner's bio, you better give us some passion in that story. How Charlize came up and was like, let's say Charlize opened a financial literacy company. And she said, I've suffered with 2 bankruptcies. I understand how it feels to be on your last, to be stressed out about finances. My goal of starting, financialfreedom.co was so that people could have access and resources to you want them to read it and be like, wow. If only she had $100,000, so many people would have access to this powerful information. And that's why when we throw in these core values, target audience, and products and services, we add in the research and the data, right?
Hey, Stormy, your sound is going out.
Let me know when I'm good money.
You good now?
Okay, good deal. So we're going over it and we're saying, hey, these people in Atlanta are in poverty. 50% of Atlanta is in poverty. 50% of Atlanta has a single family home. We're going over the data because we want to know, how does our product serve our community? And we want to make it very clear that we are necessary. Because once again, they don't know you and you don't know them. So the power is going to be in your impact. Everybody say impact in the chat. Grants are impact over revenue. Nobody cares that your company is going to be making $1 million. We care that you're going to be impacting the community, the environment, your industry, and doing it in a way that makes big change. Don't come on there writing no grant talking about, I just want money so I could be able to write me an ebook or pay off some bills. X. Think of the big mission. High energy, high income. Think of the big mission. And then the last one is your budget and organizational information. Your budget needs to be realistic. Don't go in there fudging the numbers and acting crazy. Okay? If it's a $10,000 grant, you can't ask for more than $10,000. You can't ask for less. If it's a $100,000 grant, you can't ask for more. You can't ask for less. So every time you go for the grant, you're going to have to manipulate that budget to match what they are offering. All of my clients win grants all year round with one proposal. All of the information is the same. Only thing we changing is some keywords based on the opportunity and the budget. All the rest of the information is the same. So just how y'all can apply to 10 different job applications with one resume is the same with grants. Because they don't have a credit report for grants to see how many you applied for, how many you won, how many you lost, they don't have that. So you could be telling them all the same sad story. And once it works for everybody. So now you know where to find grants. Now you know what needs to be in your grant. Now you have some insight on how to apply for the grant. Tell me what's the problem. So now that there's no problems, let's set a goal. So this is the money mindset crew, the mindset mogul crew. Let's set a goal right now today, because it's November 15th. We got a month and a half left for the rest of this year. You could still win grants by the end of this year. I just want everybody to say that, just so we know. It could take as little as 4 weeks to get a grant into your bank account. But let's set a goal for the top of the year. And for the rest of this year, I want y'all to get y'all proposals ready. I want y'all to get y'all businesses in formation. And I want y'all to get the grants ready that you're going to be applying for. Because they already done let us know what grants was going to be out for next year. We already got a whole 2024 list of over 450 grants right now. So what I need you guys to do is set the goal. How much do we want to make in 2024? Write it in the chat for me. How much do we want to make in 2024? How much do you deserve? Let's put it like that. How much do you feel like you're worth? Period. 5 million, first million coming, 100 million, 2 million. That's right. So your goal is this. If you want 2 million, 1 million, 5 million, the goal that my company sets is we need 20% of that in grants every single year. So when we set out to say, hey, this year our goal is to make X amount of dollars, our goal for this year, my company's goal for this year is 3 mil. We did 1.5 this year so far. We need 3 mil for next year to keep on our 100% growth rate, because we're trying to sell. We're trying to get our company acquired. So already we're setting our goals. We have our quarterly goals for what do we need to make every single month to hit 3 million? What do we need to make every single quarter to hit 3 million? And 20% of that needs to be in grants, because now it takes us from having to work for the money, finding clients, creating services, spending on team, getting fulfillment. It takes all of that cost off. Everything we get from grants is 100% profit for us, because we use one proposal, right? So now it's 100% profit. That whole 20% is 100% profit all year. Plus, we're going to use that money to make more money. Plus, we're going to put the money that we made from the grant up into different accounts to let it grow and make more money, different assets to make it grow and make more money. So I already know if I get 20% and 3 million in grants, I'm going to turn that 20 to that 40 to that 80, because I know what to do. So now 50% of what I need to make, the grants done already helped me make that. That's my revenue strategy. I'm not making a strategy of how I need to run around and get a bunch of clients and do a bunch of services and sell a bunch of products. No, I'm like, cool. We need 3 mil, 20%. We need that in funding. Get the grant proposal written up. Let's go. Because now my overhead is down to 0. Y'all understand what I'm saying in this chat today? Do y'all understand? Because right now, I don't know if we all the way on. We at the level where we need to start talking about these type of things in a real way. We're not talking about, oh, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. I'm talking about how do we sell our company and have $100 million exit? How do we build something that has legacy to it for years to come? These people are getting funded. So listen, I appreciate you guys so much for being here. And this was a heat class. Y'all was so engaged the whole time, the whole entire time. What I'm gonna do for you guys right now, right? The Mindset Mogul crew is, just because of my love for Ramel and they from Brooklyn and y'all already know how we give it up, you know, show love the Brooklyn way. I'm gonna give you guys my login for grantwatch.com. It's gonna be good for the next 90 days. Because I told y'all I pay my bill every 90 days. You're gonna be able to go in there and find grants for the next 90 days with my login. Don't go in there changing up stuff, switching stuff up. I'm gonna give you my login so that you could be able to find grants for your business. So then when I tap back in Ramel and I say, what they doing? And he say, ain't shit. I'm gonna change my password. I need y'all, when I tap back in.
Wait, hold on, Stormy. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me come up there with you. Look, first of all, what did you say? You say you're gonna give them what? What are you giving them?
I'm giving them the login to my grantwatch.com so they don't have to pay for it. They could be able to find grants right now today for their business.
I'm about to walk out. So wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. So what you're saying is this. You're going to give somebody access to your grantwatch.com for free so that they can go and pull grants for their business and acquire X amount of funds? Wait. So wait a minute. So when we said free money earlier, there was no cap.
None.
So really jumping in there with this system, what are they able to do? Just real quick, what are they able to do with being able to have that login and going at grantwatch.com? What are they going to do with that?
They're able to literally search every single grant that's on the database. And what I was showing them earlier, there's over 100,000 grants on that site right now today.
So even if they had a 1% chance to get a grant, they can get a grant, right? They can get something. Like you have an opportunity to get the bag somewhere, somehow. You got what? Everybody put it in the chat. You got zero excuses. Like zero excuses. This is why she said if she comes back and she checks and we're saying, okay, they're not doing anything. All right, we got to get the passcodes back. We got to get the passcode back. Passcode got to get changed up. But go ahead. Let me get off the screen real quick because I just wanted to make sure I heard that right. Go ahead, Queen.
You're exactly right. And I just dropped it in the chat. So make sure you guys take that information and run with it. But we got to stop feeling like you were saying earlier, you are loved. You are connected. You are a part of something so great where people actually want to see you win. I could get into tears right now because if I had this when I was starting off, a group of loving people, and I know I've seen Sunshine in many different communities and how she brings her light in every room and stays connected in every way she can. And that's just because I've seen her multiple times. You got to stay close to the fire. See, y'all be wanting to make things happen and cook and eat, but you don't have no fire in you. How you gonna warm it up? How you gonna get it right? You gotta stay close to the fire. You gotta stay connected to the environment that feeds you, that gives you life. Fire gives life. Look it up. You gotta stay connected. Y'all start, oh, this, that, and the third, making excuses, not showing up for class. Oh, it's too early. I'm tired. I work late. Nobody cares. Get in the room where you're going to get the energy you need to keep going forward. Get in the room where you're going to get fed and meet the people. You should be networking with these people. You should be connecting. You should be collaborating. These people want you to win. Everybody has the same mindset in here today. And that's to get more. So I'm really appreciative that you guys brought me in today. And I really want you guys to win. If you have any questions, I'm sure I can always come back if anything, you know, and use that up. You got 90 days to make something shape. In 90 days, I'm going to come back and tell y'all how much money I want in grants. And y'all better be right on the same track with me. I could see I'm gonna tell you right now what we're gonna do next year. Top of the year, we're gonna do 300K, 3 months in grants. Tell you that right now. Don't let me outwork.
Go ahead, Queen. Go ahead.
Don't let me outwork you. That's it.
Look, man, everybody drop pink print in the chat, right? I'm talking about going way back real quick, from dressing up here, right, to being here is styling up everybody's pockets, dressing up your pockets, right? Dressing up your mind to be able to be the person that earns the right to have the experience of a high level life. Now, if you want a high level life, you got to put your imprint somewhere. What are you going to do? The first thing you got to do is get your mind right, right? What is it that you can do? You have to have that belief, because unfortunately, where we're from, most of us, is a lot of negative self-talk. So you have to start being around the right individuals who can speak life into you. When Stormy comes in, she's not giving you a half-ass presentation. She shows up every single time. I just be in the background. I just don't have my camera on. I'll be watching Stormy come in, she just do this. She does the same thing every single time. Delivers the same thing every single time. This is about consistency, discipline and consistency. Everybody drop accountability in the chat. You have to have accountability, because when you get this grant money, it's not about getting the grant money and then blowing the money like you did with the PPP loans or whatever the case may be. It's about getting the grant money and using it for what you said you was going to use it for. This is about, when you talk about success, success is something you attract by the person you become. How do you become that person that earns the right to have a successful life? You got to do what you said you was going to do. Without accountability, nothing works. Without integrity, nothing happens. Please understand. Like, be the representation and be the reflection of the life that you truly want to have. So once again, I thank you, Stormy, for just jumping in here and really providing value like you do all the time. It's just love when we can have beautiful people come together and create the strategic partnerships that we have, so that way we can continue to give out more game and elevate each other's lives. This is what I was talking about being the MVP, right? Like, you got to be the MVP. I know everybody want to get the grants like handed to them, but you got to go out and do the work. Right? You got to go out and do the work. You got to become the most valuable participant in your life in order for things to happen the way that you want to happen. So once again, thank you, Stormy. I appreciate you for coming in here and allowing us to just get some of your knowledge. And it's only a fraction of what you know, but it's a powerful fraction and a powerful piece. So I thank you for that. Any last things you want to say? Anything before we let you go?
No, thank you guys for having me. Thank you for participating, and keep up the good work. You will succeed. I know that for a fact. You really will.
All right. 100%. Hold on. Everybody take a screenshot of this, and I want y'all to tag Stormy on Instagram. Apolline is dropping the link in the chat right now for her Instagram. Take a screenshot of this, tag it on Instagram, give 1 to 2, 3 words of a summary of how you felt about this class, what type of value she provided, and what you think you could do. Just any one of those will work, but just go ahead and tag us on the stories, right? Go ahead and tag us on the stories and let her know how impactful this was for her. Thank you, Stormy. I appreciate you, Queen.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, 100%. So look, do we have a money issue or what? Let me know in the chat. Do we have a money issue or what? Right. So not only did Stormy show you that the money is readily available, she showed you how easy. All you have to do is have a mission and a cause, and you could be one of the people who gain some type of value. Like, whether, like, even if it wasn't $100,000 or $400,000, let's just say it was $20,000 grant. If it was just a $20,000 grant, what would that do for you? Like, would that be helpful? Does anybody want an extra 20 piece? I know I'm good. I'll take an extra 20 piece any day. Like, if you got a 20 piece for me, I'll take it. Right? So when it comes to, and I want to bring up a few people, let's bring up some hands. Like, what were your takeaways from that today? What was your takeaways from that? Do you feel a little bit more empowered? Do you feel a little more inspired? Do you feel like there's hope there? Do you feel like there's a chance? Do you feel like there's another level that you can go to? Do you feel like you now have the support and capabilities to get to where you want to be? Can we finally end the negative self-talk? Can we finally stop saying it's about the money? Can we finally, let me know in the chat, let me know. Are we going up or are we going up? All right, Sunshine, can you help me with this, please? Let's go ahead and call some hands. Call on some hands.
Absolutely. Queen Brandy, come talk to us, Queen.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, Queen.
Okay, good. I wanna first say to the point. This is life-changing for me. And I'm not just going to leave it at that because that's very broad. I have an HR consulting business that I started 3 years ago in the middle of COVID, and I became a federal certified government contractor. The crazy thing is I've been connecting dots, and I thought I got this idea in my head. I said, I could go ahead and try to get contracts for just myself, or I can put NACS codes in there for every single person that I know that's connected to me and what they have to offer. And I can go and win contracts, and then everyone can make some money. And I'll just take a piece of it. So in other words, I'd just be like an agent, or I'd be like the middleman, so to speak. And I'm okay with that. And the one thing that everybody kept saying to me was, do you know how to write grants? And it's been coming like crazy. Do you know how to write grants? I tried to research this myself and it didn't happen. It was exactly what Stormy said would happen. It's like I got nowhere. I got to the Grant Watch and I get emails from Grant Watch, but now I know I didn't get what I needed because I didn't have a subscription. But I didn't even catch that part. I write resumes. I do that. I just give that away. I mean, I can write a resume all day long. I'm a writer in general. And all I heard Stormy say today was, it just like clicked. Like God was saying, like, what are you doing? Like, I already gave you what you need. I write resumes for people. I put their story on paper. I know how to get someone hired all day long. I can take you from wherever you are and make you a leader on paper and get you hired. I've done it, proven success. I've done it for over 15 years. And it's so crazy to me that I'm right here sitting on it, and I'm wondering why I can't get through this glass ceiling y'all were talking about. So let me just be full transparent to you all, because I feel like I can't be on here unless I'm going to be real about it. So I did not join last night. And let me say this, I'm not a big talker. I can talk, but I'm not a big talker. You know, I believe in doing it. So you won't hear me make a lot of pledges. I don't do that. I don't even do that with God. You know, he says it's better not to make a vow than to make a vow and break one. So my word is my word to myself even. So when I make a promise to my kids, they know if no one else on this earth, they can take a stand and tell a testimony when I die. My mom always kept her word. And I made a vow, and I'm going to say it in front of all you all, and I'm going to say it to you, crew. And if Ramel, if you're on here, I don't care if I end up having to drop a 20 pack. It does not matter. God showed me I was supposed to be connected right here with y'all. I do not know. I get visions all the time. But I'm going to go back, and I don't want to take too long. I know we're already on here. I said I would kind of condense it. But Sunshine, I'm going to jump to you. Yesterday, you were talking about Lifesaver and Life Raft. In my phone, I keep every vision that I ever get for the last 4 years is in my phone. I write it down, write the vision down, make it plain. On let me see, November the 9th, right after midnight, I wrote down Lifesaver and Life Raft. I don't even know why it came to my mind. I didn't know what I was going to use it for. Then you said that. Last night, yesterday was a tough day. Y'all won't ever see it on my face. Today, I'm not feeling well. Wasn't feeling well all week, but I try not to show it. I try to show up. So I had to be at the office for insurance. We had an event. I was on the thing. I'm like, I got to show up for the mogul and myself, but I also got to show up for this thing for annuities so I'm on 2 different meetings at the same time, which I don't love doing that. But I can tell you, I was disappointed because, and this is a true story. This is not an excuse, but I'm going to say how life will work and how we have to still overcome it. My parents yesterday, the water heater broke in their house. And my dad, who has a bad knee, he was getting water out of their storage room, which went into their laundry room, and then it went into the kitchen. So I had to call a plumber out. And so what we've been talking about is, when are we going to show up for ourselves? And I've always been a person, I don't know how to say no to people that I love. Because I'm like I said, it's on me. But at a certain point, it's like I got to draw the line. And I don't think it's ever going to be a comfortable line, because of that, now I don't have what I need. But so I got in my head, I said, you know what though? Instead of me sitting up here being emotional about it, Brandy, go out here and you need to find 3 baby boomers this week And I mean that. And I need to find out who has a 401k and I need to roll them over to an annuity. Brandy, you need to sell 3 policies. You need to get it done this week and you need to come in. I'm going to jump in y'all's inboxes, whether you say no to me or not. It's just how I am. I'm going to jump in your inbox and I'll tell you what I got and you'll tell me yes or no. May have to wait till January, may have to wait till March, but that's just how I am. I don't care about the no's. I'm going to keep getting a no till I get a yes. But I just want you to know that I went on there. One more little testimony. Last night, I watched the credit video. I've been credit illiterate, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I just know the basics about credit, and I've been learning more and more. And I tell people what I learned. But I watched CJ. Man, that man's testimony yesterday. No one would have known that when I left my son at the university yesterday, last night, I got in my car around the corner from my house and I started crying. And I was talking to God and I was like, I need to talk to you. I just need to talk to you. And usually I'm just listening to him. And I'm like, I need to talk to you. I don't have nobody to talk to. And I was telling him how tired I was, that every single time I get right there at it, it's like it just scoots out my way. And so I told him, I know it's me, and to just correct my thinking and get me right. Because I believe it's me. I'm the reason why I'm in my own way. It's why I don't talk about people and what people do. I believe it's all me. And man, I got here and I looked at that credit video and it changed my life. Everything. In fact, I made a connection on here. Latidra, where are you at? Are you on here? I don't know if Latidra is on here. I want to shout her out. She's in South Carolina. We were talking about credit and trying to build something. And I looked on that. And everything I had said was on my credit that I could not overcome because I had a 700. I'm going to tell y'all the truth about me. I had a 730 credit score in May. And because of bad information that came my way from somebody I trusted, they didn't know any better. They told me they knew better. I made some poor decisions and my credit score tanked into the 500s. So when I watched that video with CJ and Ramel, the exact things that I needed to get that off of my credit, he gave. He didn't, every single thing he named except for student loans was me. And it's just a few things, like my debt is so low. And I thought, man, if nothing else, this just changed my life. And so for every single day to be something that I prayed for to God that I lacked, you all gave it. How can I not think I'm supposed to be aligned in this program with y'all, man? Like, I'm not even just trying to be mentored. I'm trying to see how I'm already got a seat at the table. God prepared a table for me, but I want to see how I can come and let my table meet you all's. Because I just believe, I know my vision is so big. And it's not a dream, man. It's a vision, and it has to happen. So that's all I had. I didn't have any big climax to it. I didn't have a big show, grand show of emotion. What you're seeing right now is real, and it's me. And I want to thank you all because these 4 days changed my life. And I started not to jump on this morning because I feel horrible, but I'm glad I did. So thank you.
Absolutely. First of all, everybody drop some love in the chat if you haven't already. Honestly, Queen, I love your transparency, right? I love where you went with this because you're being honest and you needed that. You needed that release more than you thought. And that release can open up the space for you to now do the thing. Now, how explicit can I be with you? I can't go with you. You gotta let me know how explicit can I be with you.
I couldn't unmute. I'm sorry. Go for it. Don't hold back.
How explicit can I be with you? Like, let me know.
100%.
All right, cool. You're not doing enough.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, you're not doing enough. And you settle for the bare minimum because you are great. And that's what happens with great people. Great people settle for bare minimums. They settle just to get by. That's not who you truly are. And that's why you feel that struggle. That's why you feel that pain, because if you are out of alignment with your assignment, you will feel struggle. Everybody, please understand this. If you do not experience flow within your life where it feels like everything is being gifted to you and things are just happening, there's something to investigate. The thing to investigate is where you are out of alignment. Where do you say that you want to be versus the actions that you carry out? And you look at the gap and you see, okay, I'm falling in between this gap, and that's why I'm not where I want to be. So you have to increase your capacity. You have to increase your abilities, and you have to increase your intensity. When we talk about capacity, we're saying you gotta be able to do more. Like three people in a week. No, I want you to do 6. You got to increase your ability. You got to write it better. You got to be great at it. You got to be great at these things. And then you got to increase your intensity, right? Intensity is basically the time that it takes you to do something. If it takes y'all, let's be real here. A lot of us have discovered that it takes us too much time to do something that we should be doing, right? Like, let's say it probably took us 2 months to do something that only take 2 days. Why? Because we're majoring in the minors, where we spend major time on minor things. We have to get so accustomed to building up an intensity that we can get things done in one day. It might take us, it might used to take us 1 month, but now we can get it done in one day. It might used to take 1 week, but now we can get it done in one day, one sitting, 1 hour, right? Do you want to become more effective in less time? Everybody drop more effective in less time. In fact, all of y'all should have my book. If y'all don't have my book, y'all playing games and y'all playing small. Who here has the Becoming More Effective in Less Time book? Drop a plus emoji in the chat. If you got the Becoming More Effective in Less Time book, drop a plus emoji in the chat. So I just wanted you to understand, Queen, you got what it takes. Gotta stop playing small now. Like you do show up well, you do show up good, but I want you to no longer sit around and play in that mediocre stage. I want you to actually do what you need to do. Just like how you feel that fire, you're like, yeah, I gotta go get 3 people down. Yes, do that all the time. Do that all the time. Because if you would do that all the time, you already have what you need, so that way you can go ahead and implement it, right? Because guess what? You are the best of the best. With being the best of the best, you garner a big responsibility. And the big responsibility is that people are going to call on you. People are going to pull on you. People are going to ask for things. People are going to withdraw from you. Why? Because they see you as the light. They see you as the person that they need, right? They see you. But the biggest thing is you got to see yourself. You got to see yourself as that person that is earning the right to have the experience. You got to see yourself as that expert. You got to see yourself as that student. You got to see yourself as wanting more. You got to see yourself and believe that you are worthy of having a better experience. What has this experience been like? Some of y'all say, yo, this has been amazing. This is great. And when we go, we drop the link in the chat for the application, and you go, it ain't that great. It ain't that great. I still want to have the same problems that I had before. I still want to hold on to these same problems I had before, because it ain't that great. I'm giving whatever it takes. I'm giving whatever it takes. If I know and I feel aligned in the space, first of all, this is the place to be. I'm not over here trying to toot my own horn. In fact, let me know, anybody who's already in our space, is this the place to be or not? Is it the place of alignment or not? Y'all seen Kareem yesterday, right? Kareem came on and Kareem was like, I was in the Sprinter with Ramel, with Crew, with Smitty Boom. I was out there. He took us to the nice restaurant, right? And he invested again. He's already in a mentorship that hasn't even ended yet. And he said, no, I got to get this game and I'm jumping over here. Why else would he do that? Why else would he do it? He would do it because he understands the power. This place is powerful. Why? Because it's not about us. It's not about us. It's not about me. I'm not saying it's not about me. It's about we. It's about you. So are you going to allow a fraction of what you're going to create in income to deter you from going all in? If you can't give up your last on it, you're not ready for it. And I used to think like that. Like, damn, I don't want to like have people give their last to join a program, because you need to eat, you need to do all this. But then I thought about it. That's the reason why they need to give their last, because they're at their last. Like, so if you're at your last at the current mind that you have, then damn, you definitely need to be in this space. Like you need to be in this space, because there's no point for why you should be at your last. Everybody put I'm at my first. This is your first. This is your first day of your new life. This is the first day of your best life. This is the first day where you're really going to be that star of your movie, where you're going to be that MVP of your life, where you're going to be able to make, collect, do all the things that you want to do when we talk about get paid to be who you are. Stormy just came in here and showed you where the cash at. Ramel just broke down to you last night, said, listen, here's how you're going to be able to get your money back from what you pay. So is it a no-brainer? I think that at this point it's a no-brainer. Apolline, can you share your screen? Can you go to the deposit? Go to the deposit link. Go to that. Or the payment link. Go to the payment link. Let's have Apolline share his screen. Can we give him the capabilities? Because I want to bring this up, and we want to offer this opportunity for you again to really put yourself in the game. Like Stormy said this, and she really hit it home, right? You got to pay to play. This is how you get into the game. Like when I was going to do the tryouts for the basketball team overseas, I had saved up, and I'm a college student at this time. I had saved up all the money that I wanted. I invested all of it. I had one of these friends, so she was over there already, and her mom was a diplomat, so she had high status, and she was going to take care of the property for me and get me over there to do these things. And that's because I thought I was becoming more effective in less time at that moment, just willy-nilly. And I ended up giving her X amount of dollars, and she ended up being imprisoned for impersonation. Right at the time, looking for like, why isn't all these things working out? I gave her my last, and she done got screwed up, and now guess what? I done got screwed up now, right? Because I thought that I was putting my money in the hands of the right person. I didn't feel it. I just was listening. But then I said, okay, cool. You know what? It guided me into another path, and the next path that guided me was mentorship. So the mentorship, I felt it. I felt it in my heart. I said, all right, I can never let somebody trick me out of my money again or trick me out of my position again. I have to understand what I'm doing. I can't keep doing this on my own, thinking I know it. And I hired people around me. First person I hired was a mentor, went to these seminars. And that is where it changed my life. Because some of y'all I know right now, y'all thinking about, okay, I'm gonna get all of this game, I'm gonna get all this information, and then I'm gonna go run the play by myself. Or I'm gonna get one or two people from here, from this group, and I'm gonna run a play. No, you need the guidance of the mentors to help speed up the process, because you end up spinning your wheels, or you end up spending more money on things and making more mistakes. Mentorships cost, and mistakes cost. But which ones cost more? Let me know in the chat. Apolline, can you share your screen? Well, can you let me know in the chat? Let me know in the chat. Mentors cost. Mistakes cost, but which ones cost more? Mistakes will cost you more. Mistakes will cost you more. Mistakes will cost you more. Can you share your screen on that link? Can you share your screen on the link? All right, cool. So while he's getting that up, I want everybody else to just be present to your opportunity, right? So we created this opportunity for you to take advantage of, right? And the truth of the matter is not everybody's going to take advantage of it, but I want to open up a couple more spots for everybody, because you have people knocking down the door. The Sunshine didn't go to sleep till 3 a.m. Like, we was up all night. Like, I want to open up a couple more spots. So scroll down a little bit. Scroll down. We're going to extend the offer, right? We're going to extend this offer. So if you want to take advantage, go ahead and take advantage. Take advantage, because once again, after today, it is done. You only can get it for 5K after this. So we're going to take advantage of this. But as we got this on the screen, I want to continue to go to those hands. Sunshine, we have 2 other people or 3 other people up, right? So just call them up, or bring them back up if they're not up.
You make me not even want to call on him, because you're gonna feel like I'm being biased. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up. I don't even tell me who you about to bring up. You're gonna call Otha. For some reason, you keep calling Otha.
He the next one. Oh, like, what you want me to do? Don't act like that. It's the King Otha. He right there.
Bring him up.
Let's go, King. Come talk to us. With all that energy. Let's go, King.
Yeah, twin. Come on, twin. Don't do me like that. No, you heard. You just found your little
You
brother.
muted, King. We can't hear
So
you.
what,
We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Thank you.
We can't
Listen,
hear
right?
you,
Let me tell you
King.
how much this is a full circle moment for me, right?
We can't hear you.
Oh my God, y'all can't hear me?
We can hear you now.
Can you hear
Stay
me?
right there. Stay right there. Don't you
Okay. Don't back up. First of all, you got your little brother in spirit crew. Don't do that. You better go follow me on the ground, you know what I'm saying? So I can be shouting you out at some shows. Like, what up? You feel me? So listen, right? Let me tell you how much of a full circle moment this is for me. How Stormy just came up here. I was in this boot camp. I missed her class on November 13th. to be in this boot camp. She came up to this boot camp. I'm like, damn. Like, bro, like this was God. God said it. I swear, like I listen to the Holy Spirit, y'all. Like, I'm young, but I'll serve him. Do you hear me? The transformation is literally happening in real time. I'm about to get the grants. I have a 90-day goal. Like when I get off of this Zoom, oh my God, I'm about to get on here. I'm about to get it popping. Do you hear me? Like, I got to get the grant to get into this program. I am going to be in that program for 5K. I don't give a if it was 20K. Do you hear me? I don't give a if it was 50K. Do you hear me? I'm buying my new brothers because my brothers is haters. They don't think like forever. They don't think like the kid. So it's like I'm buying my new family. Like what up? Like reel it in. Let's go. So yeah, thank you. I needed to come up here and say that. And I love y'all genuinely. And I pray for y'all genuinely. And I really just feel like I just found my twin though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what up? You feel me? Like I might be looking a little rough right now because you know what I'm saying? We was going through the struggle, but what money problem do I have? Y'all gonna be seeing me, you know what I'm saying? When I take these braids out, the hair gonna be to the shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Fly guy, what up? Watch, you know what I'm saying? Watch out for him. Just stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Stormy. You are the truth. You came and dropped the pink print. Shout out to Ramel. Pause. I fucking love you, bro. Like that nugget mace head, I can't wait to shake it. Like, you know, like what I'm seeing you is up. It's up. It's up, bro. I'm trying to hit the private jet. I told Smitty months ago, I am going to be the fourth person on that flyer. I'm going to be that fourth person walking with the millionaires on that private jet. What are you talking about? And guess what? It's up. Yeah. Him.
Listen.
Stay tuned. I'm no action talker, mover.
Action taker.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, y'all. If it's up and it's stuck, everybody drop is up in the chat. If it's up and it's stuck, drop up it's up in the chat because yo, what you could do right now, Ulta, you could sell some of your energy to some people. You know, you could get in that way too. Somebody want to buy some of your energy. Teach them how to get that energy up like that. Sade says she wants some. Sade about to be your first client. She said, "What's up?" She said, "What's up?" All right. Thank you, Queen Sunshine. Everybody drop some love in the chat for Ulta. Great stuff, Ulta. Thank you for just being a bright spot in people's days because I know a lot of people just loving what you're doing right now, just being yourself and being excited for your wins. Because when you feel, you make it real. So I know there's no doubt in my mind you're going to be super successful because you really have the energy. That's what matters the most. Like, are you willing to get up and be that person in front of the eyeballs that look at you all day? Yeah, I'm ready. I don't care who look at me. I'm ready to get it going. So that's a great energy to have. Great stuff, brother. Let's go to the next person, Sunshine.
Queen Mia, come talk to us, Queen.
Yeah, we're gonna send you a button.
Hey.
Something unmute. You should be good now.
Good morning, everyone. I think Crew, you talked on it. Brandy, you talked on it. I believe her name was Carlise. She talked on it too. Just being in the space with people who are like-minded is really important, and that's what I've learned over these 3 days. I have invested in myself in mentorship. And I pulled the trigger at literally 11:59 last night because I realized that this is what I needed to be able to elevate myself through the ceiling that I had, because I realized I'm very comfortable. You know, I have no mortgage, my car is paid for, I have no debt, I got great credit, I got, money in the bank, but I'm also at a point in my life where if I stay comfortable, I'm going to keep getting what I've always got. So to elevate myself to the next level, I need to be around people who look like me, who are doing the same thing. Because I find that very often I'm the only person of color in certain spaces. And people aren't looking out for our communities. And I think Ramel touched on it last night, imposter syndrome, how people come to me for the knowledge, they come to me for the information because I'm that person and I freely give it. But Crew, you touched on this morning, like you have to give value to that. Like, and Stormy's information about the grants really brought it full circle because I'm building out a full financial literacy program for my district's high school. I'm helping people into home ownership. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but I've been doing it all for free because I don't want people to be on the struggle and giving me their last to be able to reach their full potential. So I'm putting them on my back. And then I realized like my time from my daughter, my time from my goals, my aspirations is valuable. So having a grant to offset that, even if I still don't want people coming out of pocket to be able to do something, is really going to be able to put me in God's favor so that I can get to where I want to be. And you know, I thank you guys for that fire, that light to be able to do that, because so often people don't look out for our communities. They coming in, they buying up the blocks, putting us out. We can't even live in the communities we grew up in anymore because it's bananas. So I'm here for the ride. Ivan, I got your number. We still on this partnership, so we definitely going to touch base today. But it's time. It's time we roll out for ourselves. It's time that we get, you know, in the insurance space and start. I live 15 minutes away from the Rockefeller estate. Me and my daughter, we hike those trails on the weekends, up and down, past the blocks. So I see that money and I see how that family lives. And we need to teach our generations below us to do the same thing, or else we're just gonna lose everything that the people that came before us worked really hard for us to be able to have the opportunity to achieve. So I thank you all for that. I look forward to building. I'm here in New York. I can get on the train anytime, any place. So, you know, thank you, family.
100%. We're going to do a Mogul meetup. When I come back to New York City, we'll do a Mogul meetup. And whoever's in New York City, we get together and we build. Everybody send some love in the chat for Mia, because think about it. Mia, people want what you have. And this goes for everybody. Everybody drop in the chat, somebody wants what I have. You have to see that. You have to. You're knowledgeable. Like, you have to see that. Like, the thing is, we play small in these big moments because we don't realize these moments are big because they seem small. Like right now, it just seems like a small moment. But in reality, this whole legacy bootcamp is going to change your life. I told y'all that from day one. I said, listen, the next 3 days will be the most important 3 days of your life. The next 3 days, you're going to learn more in these 3 days than you have in the last 3 years. I mentioned that to you. I wasn't fluffing. I wasn't playing. I was being honest to let you know what was going to happen. Right. So for you, it's more about this. What are you willing to do? And let's just get real. Like, what are you willing to do? Either you're in or you're out. Like, we don't have to convince you. We're not here to convince you. We're not here to give you the fluff. It's like we're holding a space to collect the people who say they want to do the work. Because even if you get in, you still got work to do. Getting in is just in, right? Getting in is just being in. Whoever is in, put I'm in the chat. Like, I want you to really think about your consequences. If you don't get in, and it ain't even about you getting in to reach your goals. It's about you getting in to have exactly the life that you said that you wanted, right? Mia came up here and said, I'm good, but that's not the life she wants. She's tired of being good. She wants to be great. She wants to live in her greatness. If you're in, drop I'm in the chat. Take advantage of this opportunity. Let's continue to go. Sunshine, who else was up?
Ooh, we got New York City's finest. Go to us, Queen. Oh, it look like they left the scene. Are they there? Oh, wait, there you go. Come talk to us. Go ahead, you can unmute now. Here, unmute.
Oh, am I on? Am I on?
On.
Oh, I want to say God bless everybody on here, yo. Y'all are amazing. And Mogul, I've been tapped in for a minute, and I've been going to a lot of doing a long story short. As y'all can see, I'm working now. I'm an independent contractor, right? And I lost everything, and I'm starting all over. I was in Massachusetts in 2002. I had a fire and lost everything. 3 months after that, I found out my mother was in a hospital in North Carolina. All right. Long story short, I went down there because I'm a certified nurse's aide too. I went down there to take care of my mother. 4 months. I sat down and watched my mother die, pass away. I'm not going to say die. She's in a better place now. Right. And what she told me, right? She was the strongest person I've ever seen in my life because she went out with grace. She went out with class, and she always taught me that whatever I put my mind to, I could do. Just say it, believe it. And she taught me about God. If it wasn't for God, look, this is her statue right here. And if y'all don't know, like I said, God is the man in my life, because if it wasn't for him, it wouldn't be no me. I got 6 kids. And the reason why I need, because I'm trying to teach my kids, I've been trying to teach them about this. Anything you put your mind to, you can do. And I'm an independent contractor because I'm trying to get my kids to be independent and be on their own. But everybody else can tell them things, and I can tell them the same thing. They don't listen to me. They go listen to everybody else. And not for nothing, some people that is redundant, because I'm the type of person that my kids tell me, "Mommy, why do you do the things I do?" Is because you only get one life, and you only get one love in life. You feel me? And if life is what you make it. So I don't like nobody that make excuses, because I never make excuses. Anything I want, I'm going to get, because I'm going to work hard for it, period. There's no X and O's and nothing. There's no in between. It's either is or isn't with me. So I started all over. I went into a shelter and everything. I learned this. I went into a shelter so I could learn the system. So like, um, the girl that just came up here, I've been writing grants, but I've been stuck because, long story short, in 2019, I had cancer, and I went and got radiation for my kids. And I don't recommend nobody do that, because that shit fried my brains, literally fried my brain. Like, I get headaches, I get migraine headaches now. That's why I gotta wear, because that shit is no good for you. They supposed to put something over your head and protect your head. Me and being a nurse, I know that now, and I didn't know that before. Long story short, like I said, that's not going to stop me, because nothing can stop me but God. And God told me that when I sat down there. That's why he got me down there with my mother, so I could see the procedures and so I could learn. That's why I'm on here now, so I can learn, build, and I can grow. Ramel put a post up. I'm upstate New York. I told my son, within a year, I done got my house. I'm about to get 44 acres, because I got 6 kids. I've always wanted 6 kids. I had 6 kids, like I said. Whatever I put my mind to, I'm going to do, period. There's no ifs, ands, and back. I want 44 acres. I just seen 44 acres. This is why I'm an independent. I drive around up here, upstate New York. It's beautiful up here. And then what's really driving me crazy is because I've been writing grants, but I haven't been doing it right. Because the queen that just came on just broke it down to me and told me exactly what I need to do. But right now, I went to the shelter so I could meet people. I'm putting all the pieces to the. I met the lady from the shelter. I met a lot of good people. God send me good people all the time, and I met a lot of good people up here that's actually willing to help me. It's not what you do; is who you know. That's a real true fact, because of the simple fact that, like I said, if it wasn't for who I know, I wouldn't be in the position that I am now. And everybody, God blessed me with a sense of inspiration. They love me and my kids too. So I wanted to tell, because I can't afford it right now. I just went and bought a new car. I had to buy a car because this is what I do for a living. I drive around, and I'm an independent contractor. But I just told my son, because he was depressed. A long story short, he decided he want to go back to college. And I told him, if you want me to invest in you, you got to invest in me, because he got good credit. I want to know how can I enroll in the program, if because he said he's willing to invest in the 3,000. I was trying to do it last night on the PayPal, and it wasn't, because I'm trying to let him see. Seeing is believing, like she said. Seeing is believing, believing is achieving, and that's all it is. You have to see and know what you want and apply yourself, and you can get anything in life. I'm a true believer. My father taught me this. Anything I wanted in life, I got, because I seen it, I believed it, and I applied myself, and I got it. Period. So I need good people around me, because a lot of people is haters, like you say, even your family, like my brothers and them trying to turn my kids. I got 6 kids. All my kids is on their own, doing their thing. They got their own, because I tell them to apply yourself, get what you want and apply yourself, and be good to people, and people will be good to you. They good human beings. That's why in life they gonna get far. I put 3 of my kids went to college. I got student loan debt. And like I said, I've been doing bad. I just paid for my mother's funeral, my last $20,000, because they were trying to cremate her. Like I said, your family sometimes is your worst enemy, and they hate on you. That was my last 20,000. And then I was in a hotel for 4 months. I went from paying $900 a month to $900 a week in a hotel for 4 months. I don't really have no money right now, but I'm getting my credit right. I need help to get my credit right. And like this queen showed me how to do the proposals because there's a lot of grants out here, and she's so right. They giving grants out to all these people in all these countries, but they not helping us. We need to help ourselves, because if we don't help ourselves, we ain't gonna get it. Okay. So I appreciate everybody on here, because information is the key: knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And sometimes you need to understand things to know which lane to go in and which direction to go in. And you need to be around the right people, because everybody don't think like you, and everybody don't want things in life. I always wanted stuff. I got expensive taste, and I'm gonna get it. Period. Ain't no other option. Period.
Absolutely.
So I want to say thank y'all. Thank y'all.
100%. Everybody drop some love in the chat, Miss Smith, right? I want you to just clarify some things real quick. So for one, you said your son is going to help you. Is he actually going to invest into you and get that done? You just had a issue like with the payment?
Well, this is the thing. He don't really have no credit. So that's what I want to know. How does that work?
Oh, like for him to pay you without the credit?
Well, I was trying to do the PayPal credit. He just got a good job at the Gap. He got a job now, and he's getting paid every week. So I want to know, how can I apply for the PayPal credit and do the do it that way.
Yeah. He needs to be able to do that. But Sunshine, you want to be able to like help her out in like off the call, like offline?
Absolutely. Send me your number, honey. DM me.
Sunshine, I love you, baby. I love you. I love you. You the best.
What's your full name, so that way she knows? What's your full name?
My name is Sharice. Yes, I hit Mogul up on Instagram. Sharice Feaster.
All right. So send Sunshine a direct message right now.
Okay.
So that way she can get your information. All right. So do that right now. Send her a direct message.
I'm learning how to do this. I don't really know how to do all of this. So
it's okay. Sunshine is gonna do it for you. She's gonna send you a direct message. So no worries. She'll do that.
Okay.
Just keep a lookout
direct message on the chat, right? You go to the chat.
Yeah. I'm about to do it right now.
Okay.
Yeah, just keep on the lookout for that.
Hold
I'll
on.
be messaging you right now. All right. We do want to move forward, y'all. Everybody drop some love in the chat for Sharice, New York City's finest, right? Let's call up Ivan, and then I got something else to announce. Where's Otha at? Can y'all bring Otha to Otha? Just raise your hand so I know where you at. Where's Kareem at? Is Kareem in here? Kareem, just raise your hand so I know where you're at. All right. Ivan, what's up, Ivan?
Hey, what's up, family? I just want to come in here again. Everybody's story is touching me. I can't cry right now. My feelings is I've cried before because I know where I'm gonna be at, but I do touch everybody's story. And I just wanted to tell you, thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, and just especially the last person that went on there. There no excuses, like how she was saying everything that she's going through. Man, Amen, Queen, and I just want to wish you the best and thank you for that inspiration, everybody in here, and I love y'all, and that's all I got to say. Thank you.
Absolutely. Everybody drop that love in the chat for Ivan. Ivan, just really believe in yourself, right? And that goes for everybody. Believe in yourself. The other thing is, money aside, let's just be real here. I'm gonna be super transparent. Money aside, is this a program that will work for y'all? Let me know in the chat. Money aside, is this a program that will work for you? Everybody put the answers in the chat. Money aside, is this a program that will work for you? Because like what I'm hearing like, oh yeah, I don't got this or that. Like, let's just be real. We do make time and do make effort and create the money and the situation solutions for something that we truly want. When it's time to go to the club, we know how to go and organize that. When it's time to go get this, we know how to get that, right? Like, let's just be real here. Does this mean something to you? Like being able to get your future, being able to really plant the seeds for the garden of the future right here, right now, that could give you the fruits of your labor. Like, let's just be real. Like, so what is it truly worth to y'all? Where everybody was in here dropping 50,000, priceless. Like, come on, y'all. Come on. If you know that this program is going to take you to the next level, do anything and everything that you got to do besides kill, murder, steal, and rob just to get into the program. If you got to go into some extra debt, go into extra debt. Debt is just a tool used to make money. We already decided that. We already know that. We already know that. But one thing I don't want to see is you like limiting yourself because of a fear of a few dollars. When you've seen the roadmap of how to actually get it back and really just have the course pay for itself, have the program pay for itself. Like once you're in, literally the program could pay for itself. You know, I do understand certain circumstances. You probably maxed out your card, or you need this, you need that. You need to split up the card in a couple payments. I understand all of that. I totally get it. Totally get it. I'm not criticizing that. What I'm saying is, if you know for a fact that this is a program that will help you because it has already helped you, but you just need the guidance and the tutelage behind it, or the coaching or the support from the community behind it, then you just got to find a way to get in. So I wanted to bring up Kareem. Kareem, what's up, Kareem? Can we spotlight Kareem for a minute?
We got to stop sharing the screen. There we go.
Spotlight Kareem. What's up, Kareem? How you feeling, King? Wait, why is he muted? I can't hear him for some reason. Kareem, I can't hear you. But you're unmuted. Like you're unmuted, but I can't hear your audio. While you're getting that situated, I'm gonna bring up like this, right? So Kareem invested nearly 20,000, right? To just be part of a program. He was one of the first ones to move with our Fund Your Freedom program. And he's one of the first people to move yesterday. Obviously, he was the first, right? And we just keep asking him why. Like, why do you keep investing? And we know why, because we keep investing, right? And even to the same people, right? We keep investing. But literally, we understand that we have to pay to play, and this moves us faster, right? Just moving us faster. But I want Kareem to speak on this by himself, because not only did he, can we spotlight Otha real fast too? Not only did he pay for himself yesterday, he wants to sponsor in Otha to get into the program. He literally just said, I want to sponsor Otha to get into the program. I just want y'all to understand the value of you showing up and being the most valuable participant. Hold up, no, don't unmute Otha yet. Take it easy, Otha. We ain't say you was in yet. We just say he wants to. I'm just showing something in real time. Nothing happened yet.
Okay. Well, let me calm down.
All right, we got to keep you on mute for now. So when I say be the most valuable participant, let's just all agree here. In fact, you don't have to agree. I'm just saying I think it's unanimous. Who has been the most active participant in their lives today, like during this 3 days? When we ask people to raise their hand and show up, who's really raising their hand, showing up and giving it all, like, yo, this is really what I want to be, and really professing themselves to be, yo, I know for a fact this is in my heart and I'm going to make it here. He said that to us day one. Day one, he said, look, I don't know. I got in here because Mel helped me out to get in here. And then all I know is that this is where I want to be. And he said, I don't know. I really don't care how I'm going to get there. I know that I'm going to be here. So for Sharice, that was the other thing I wanted to point out to you. It's your language. Like, your energy is great, but you got to have your language match your energy now. I heard like, I don't have the money. Like, I understand that. But if you speak that, you will see that. Is that clear? Everybody put clear in the chat. So I want you to realize that this is a real thing. When you feel, you make it real. So speak like you got it already and go get it. Like, that's what I want everybody to do. Speak like you got it already and go get it, because that is what's going to happen. It may not be coming from the idea that you thought, but it's going to show up in your life. And right now, Kareem said he wants to sponsor Otha in to get in here. So Kareem, are we able to hear you now? Let's have Kareem on mute and let's see what was his thinking behind this. Oh, you speaking and you can't? Okay, he's speaking already. We can't hear him.
You can't hear him today. This is crazy.
Okay, just log out and come back in. Log out and come back in. So I can't get to you, Otha, until I get to him, because it's very important. But this is why we encourage everybody to be vulnerable, be transparent, and just be honest about where you're at. Like, just be honest about where you're at. Because this community, whether you're new to the community or whether you've been in the community, you already feel the love. This is why we wear the love on our sleeve. Right? That's why we wear the love on our heart, right? You see Sunshine got it in the background. That's why we got it on the background. We're surrounded by love. It's all, when you put love in the chat, you got to use Luhv. You can't use Love. Sade and Ivan, come on, give it the program. Luhv here, all right? Luhv here now, all right? Let's bring Kareem in and let's bring Kareem back up because this is very important. We want to go through this, but literally your life can change and will change just by the community. Because when you think about it, that's the thing that we're missing, y'all. We're missing the piece. The missing piece is a mentor in a community. Well, a mentor who's already done the thing, who has the results. A community of love, connectivity, financial prosperity. That's what this is about. All right, that's what this is about. There we go. I see Kareem up there. Let's have him unmute.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, I had to go onto the cell phone. The devil is always working, but he ain't stopping nothing. So, to be honest, I didn't. This wasn't meant. I didn't need an announcement. I just kind of. I felt it in my heart and my spirit. This young brother, this young soldier's energy and his conviction to what his purpose is in life and how to get there has really moved me. And I think that he's light years ahead of me. You know, I'm 48. He's a young soldier. So by the time he's my age, he's going to be able to impact a lot more people. And, you know, no matter what level we are in life, we all need help and assistance and guidance and partnership. And there's no way we can have that young brother's energy not be a part of the community on a deeper level. And so, like I said, I didn't need the announcement. I was good with the, you know, behind the scenes or whatever. So, but that's just where my mindset was. So salute to you, Otha, and you absolutely will do all the great things that you have said and even things that you haven't even envisioned, because see, God is more powerful than what our own imaginations are. So it's all good. You know, that's all I can say. So
100%. Before we let Otha loose, because we know as soon as we unmute him, he's gonna go off. So hold him down for now. Keep him on mute for now. It's really language, right? Like when people came up here, even Otha used it. He said strangers. Everybody drop strangers in the chat. Drop the word strangers in the chat. We're not strangers. We're just family who haven't met yet. We finally met. This is just the difference between a stranger and a friend, is that you met this individual and you spent some time with them. That's the difference. Why? How do I know that's the difference? Because a person that you call family could do you worse than a person that you call a stranger. So then what does that all mean? It's all subjective, right? It's all relative to who you are being, and it's language that creates the reality. You ever had a family member drop 3,000 on you? I mean, it's hard to get $300. In fact, it's hard to get $3 out of a family member. But you got somebody else who come drop 3,000 on you. That's not a stranger. That's family. You understand? That's not a stranger. That's family. Look, Otha can't even contain himself. He about to explode on it. We gotta have to unmute him at some point because his head about to pop over there. Like with his excitement, right? It's just understanding, y'all. Like, success comes to those who are being something. Otha is being something, and he's now going to be successful at joining the program. And it didn't even come from his wallet, because the money that's in your pocket, not even your money anyway. The money that's in your pocket belongs to somebody else. But where you invest the money at, it shows up for you as a blessing, or it shows up for you as a lesson. Are we following that miss people? Like, the money that's in your pocket is not your money anyway. You take that money and you give it over to somebody for everything that you've ever wanted in your life. You give it over to somebody, and depending on who you give it to, that money turns into a lesson or a blessing. So if you're sitting up here and you're worried about the money that you got to spend to get into the program because you think that it's your last, it's your first of this new blessing. So I just wanted to point that out. Yes, Kareem is not looking for a shout out. Kareem was not like, yo, pull me up on the screen. That's just something that I just chose to do because I wanted to highlight the community and just show y'all where you are. Just in case you're still on the fence, like, damn, I don't know. Like, no, you're in the right place. So let's bring up Otha real quick and have Otha respond to this news of being sponsored in.
Bro, wait. Thank you so much, Kareem. Like I said, I found my new family, bro. My mom, I am about to move out of here. I put myself on the line. I give up 3 bands. I am at my mom's from giving up 20 bands of a pandemic unemployment assistance. It was a lesson for me to help somebody, bro. And the highlight of my career. Like, you can't be serious right now, bro. Like, I sent out 30 texts last night, bro, to get somebody to help bring me in this program, bro. I put myself on Facebook. I reactivated Facebook because I don't even like Facebook because people be hating on me so hard. You feel me? Like, they see it and they be trying to dim my light. You got me messed up. So, Kareem, bro. Oh, bro.
Wait,
Like,
hold on,
bro.
King. Hold on. You so hyped that Zoom is picking it up as background noise and it's muting you. Like that's how hyped you are right now. That Zoom is picking up your excitement as background noise and it's suppressing it. So I
That's
love your
God.
excitement. Bring it in, bring it in. All right, cool.
Let me calm down. First of all, in the name of Jesus, bro, I just know this is alignment. I have $0 in this, bro. This is not only just a blessing for you, Kareem. This is a tax write-off for you, Kareem. This was something you did out of the kindness of your heart, and I'm grateful for it, bro. God said the things what he got for you, you can't even imagine. No man has imagined or seen. I read that. And look what is happening. So look at what is going on, bro. Like, I can't even, like, I'm crying, nose running, like, bro, I've been up for all night. My mom's smoking so many cigarettes, y'all. And I want to sing, bro. I want to get out of here, bro. Dude, I have moved in and out of the state. I'm not about to have to come back here, bro. So heck yeah, I'm gonna save my mommy, bro. Cause I want to stop, bro. Like, bro, she helped me start this career, bro. She helped me start this, bro. I wish you could see this picture, bro. This lady was going hard for me, bro. I was supposed to be living in New York at 9, 10 years old. She wouldn't give me up, bro. Like, this is God, bro. Just bringing it back full circle. I sacrificed my freedom. I did 2 years in prison on my first case, bro, from helping my father, bro. Do you hear me? And he knows so much about this IULs, business credit. And I'm like, you used me, bro. But guess what? I still love you, bro. I still share this information that I screenshot. I'm like, share it with my brother, share it with them because I don't got nothing for y'all, bro. I gotta have a kid. Y'all about to make me have my first kid, bro. I want a baby, bro. I want to be successful first. This is why I don't have one. You feel me? Dude, and I got my brother, I got my twin, bro. I can't wait to meet you face to face. Like, bro, you can step with me. You right. You a rapper. I seen it. We about to bring that back. You heard? I'm old forever, bro. Like, for real. That's why it's the Forever Squad. Shout out to the people that believe in me, bro. I literally just was explaining to somebody. I'm like, if I had the credit to get in here, bro, I don't give a crap if that was my first credit card and I had $5,000 on it. I would have maxed it out. I'm maxed out on an $80 Grow credit card right now, trying to utilize and get into different things, bro. I maxed out different credit cards that I removed three of them. Plus took out a tuition loan for 3 bands for my little cousin because his birthday is the same day as my favorite singer, Aaliyah. Do you hear me? That's who taught me. She's from Brooklyn. She
Hold on,
grew up
King.
in
Hold on.
Detroit.
Hold on, King. I want to say this real quick to everybody because like as much as I do want to just let you go off. Like there's times where we just let people go off and just, hey, sit back and just everybody just
Bro,
get off. But on this I gotta like reel it in a little bit, and I just want to like add value to you. You're taking a glance in somebody's life right now, y'all. Are we clear? I'm gonna just remove him off the screen so he's not being held spotlight like that. For him to be so vulnerable to share this, like, do you understand what's happening right now? Like, the reason why the tears came out is because he actually seen a way out. When I say everything you do matters, this is a real thing. Please understand, like, if you're holding back on who you are, you're not going to get your blessings. And then this was a great testimony to that. Because how many of you, and I bet right now 79% of you are holding back on who you truly are. I bet 70% of you, 70, 80% of you, 90% of you who are amazing, but you just keep having negative self-talk. You just keep, I don't want to share. I don't want to let people in my business. Oh, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't, adds up to I don't. That's why when you look around and you don't have what you want, it's because you added up all the I don'ts and now you don't. And you got Otha pouring out his heart since day one. I already know that most people look at him like, nah, he too crazy, he too wild. I already know that people put him down. I already know that people don't believe in him. I already know that people step on him. I already know that. I already know that. They got him feeling like he's by himself, he's alone. I already know that. At least he's got the courage and the vigor to say, look, I don't care what people feel about me. How many of you wish you had that? And that's why he got blessed today. And that's why he got blessed every I know. Looking at it from the outside, you're probably like, dang, he need to calm down. He doesn't. The problem is you let people make you calm down. You let people tear you and turn you into this little shell of yourself. So now when anybody gets up and be them authentic selves, you're looking at them like, oh no, look, they too crazy, they too wild. You're not wild enough. You're not wild enough. You're not wild enough. You're not wild enough. Everybody in here has the opportunity to take advantage of what we're offering them here, but you're not wild enough. Why? Because you've been conditioned to be that individual who just say, okay, you know what? I'm going to just settle, but I don't have it. And I know for some of y'all, it's not like that. Some of y'all really are in a situation. But the reason why you're in that situation is because you're not facing your reality. That's it. That's all I'm saying right now. He is facing it and embracing it and showing it in an amazing way and telling everybody. He said, yo, I don't have it. I don't have any money. But guess what? I'm going to still be here and I'm going to still show up and I'm going to be the individual I need to be. And everybody keeps gravitating to that. Why did somebody Why did somebody allow him to get into this boot camp? Why did somebody pay for him to get to the next level? Why? Because they see themselves in him. Because they know that they have been suppressing who they are, and they know how much it hurts for them to suppress who they are, so they love when they see somebody else not doing that. I'm talking to each and every one of you. I don't care if you're one of my coaches. I don't care. I know for a fact that 90% of you are suppressing who you truly are, and it needs to stop today. It's not about you joining a program, because we only have a limited amount of spots anyway. It's not about that. It's about you only have this one life, y'all. How long is it going to take for you to live that shit? How long is it going to take for you to realize and say, damn, I'm just being a shell. Damn, I'm not reaching my full potential. Damn, I had to lose my parents to realize this stuff, y'all. So I understand it ain't that easy for somebody just to wake up and just be, hey, I'm going to be the best. I had to sleep on the benches of the dorm basements with no pillows, with no covers, with my jacket. Like a bum, like a homeless person on the street. And it's cold. But I didn't see it that way. I saw it as a blessing because I knew the other side I could be somewhere else. We're supposed to be dead on jail where we come from. So when somebody's coming up here and somebody's giving their all, giving their testimony, we got to build. We got to give them love. We got to support them. Why? Because that's you. The reason why we don't have mirrors in nature is because we are each other's mirror, y'all. Like we are each other's mirror. So the program ain't about, like we just told y'all, like this is a 20K program. We literally just told you that. We brought the price from not only 5,000 to 3,100. And I'm gonna be quite frank with this because we had conversations in the past. That's probably gonna be the last time we do this. Excuse my language, y'all. I'm just being real because it's almost like this. It's almost like if we made it 20,000, the same amount of people would join too. The same amount of people would come up to 20,000, and then there would still be a bunch of people saying, yo, man, only if I had this or this. So what I'm coming down to realize is just excuses. And it's not about the excuses for the money. It's the excuses you made to the reason why you now can't take advantage of an opportunity that you prayed for. It's the reasons that it's the things that you've done in your past, that you've done currently, that now you can't take advantage of an opportunity that you wished for. It's one of those things that where you manifested this and you can't even take advantage of your own opportunity. Some of y'all, when we was going down yesterday and telling y'all how much it costs, right? And we was like, yo, this is a 20K, 15K program. How much would you pay? Everybody saying 10K, 20K, 50 priceless. And then in your mind, I know exactly what's happening, Rick. Why? Because I teach people sales. I teach you how to make sales to make 4 or 5 figures in a day or in a month from being who you are. So I understand the psychology of what's happening to you when we're talking about that. In there, you're wishing that is low. You're wishing, you're like, all right, if it's like 5, I might be able to do it. If it's 10, yo, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. And then when we go as 3, you go, oh, damn, that's a steal. You might get ready to do it, but then guess what? The thought plays on your mind. The thought plays on your mind where you go, damn, I don't know if I should give that up because this might not be the last. But you don't pray for it. You don't pray for everything. You pray for the classes. And then you go, you pray for all the classes. I wish I get a mentor. I wish I get a mentor. Mentor comes, a mentor arrives, and then you go, I wish I could get into class. I wish I could get into class. And then the class comes and you go, damn, I want to get it. I want to get it. And then now when it comes down to you actually doing your part, when it comes to you doing your part to make your commitment, that's where you're scared at. It's not that you don't have the money. I know that you have it. You're looking at it from a standpoint of saying, well, if I pay for this, I'm not going to have this, which is what we call lack. So therefore you run into the same cycle, the same situation, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. If you want to keep the same situation, then keep it. Because what I noticed is that everybody fights for their limitations. Everybody. That's why we keep saying, I can't. We say I can't before we can even think about one way how to say I can. Fighting for your limitations for what? It's not serving you. It's not serving you. I'm getting clever. I'm going to my friends, yo, I got 2 friends. All right, look. This program, 3,000. We all just put $1,000 up. We can all take the program. I'm gonna be the person that enrolls into the program. But I'm gonna share the information with all of y'all. So we're gonna do it together. Now look at what you just did. The program just cost what? It now costs $1,000 for you. In fact, I'm gonna take it another level because we're talking about family legacy. I'm gonna go to everybody in the family and I'm gonna say, yo, give up $500. If everybody can pay $500, we can take this together as a group. I'm gonna be the person that put my name on the line. But guess what? I'm gonna share all information when it's time for us to go to the classes. We're gonna have a mirror cast on the TV so everybody can watch it at once. We're gonna take it from our phone and mirror cast it to the TV or mirror cast it from our laptop, and we're gonna sit down in the living room and we're all gonna go through this course as a family. But instead, most people are sitting there saying, I just don't got it, I just don't got this, just don't got that. You just keep making up ways of how you cannot do something, and it's not your fault. That's why we're talking about that. Oh, we just close up the Zoom already, be done, because it's not about that. It's really about transformation. It really is creating a community of love, connectivity, financial prosperity. This is about family, y'all. Like, family is what you create. It's not what it's handed to you. You know, so as we get ready to close up, I just wanted to make sure y'all know that you are loved. You are complete. You are like, oh, I don't get paid for these calls. I'm not getting paid for this. This is not something I'm getting paid for. This is because this is what I want. I want this. I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for me. I want to create a community full of love, connectivity, financial prosperity. I'm doing this for me. By me doing it for me, I do it for you. This is not selfish. It's called understanding that you are me, I am you. It's called oneness. If I do it for me, then I do it for all of us. If I grow and I become better, everybody becomes better. This is about love. Everybody drop love in the chat. If you love yourself enough, you'll start doing the things you need to do. See, once again, like, I know some of y'all gonna get tested and pulled because some of y'all family members just don't want to be family oriented. Everybody, we got a family, but everybody individuals and separated. That's cool. All right. So what that shines light on me is that I know I got to be better in this financial area. It's you got to see the negatives versus the notifications. Most of us see the negatives, but what's the notification saying? The notification saying, just like how I was talking with Brandy, right? It's saying I got to be better at this side. Like I got to be better in this area. Like if you don't have the money to take an opportunity that you created in your own mind, like literally all of you created this. Nobody told you to be here. Nobody's forcing you to be here. Everybody prayed and wished and hoped that this happens. You've seen the advertisement. You joined the ad. You clicked the advertisement. You've seen information. You paid to get into a boot camp. You got into the boot camp. You loved it. You see the quality. They offered you an opportunity to move up, which is what you prayed for. And then you tell yourself no. So this is the indication of how you do one thing is how you do everything. You work all the way up to get to a result and then you quit. Put a me in the chat if that's true. Like if it's true, put me in the chat. In fact, you ain't even gotta say me because I don't want to single you out. If it's true, just put true in the chat. Just put true in the chat. You do all of this work, you work up to a point, and then you just stop. You do all of this work, you go through all the mud, you go through all the hard, tough stuff, and you get right to the easy part, and you just go, all right, I'm done. Just like y'all ever seen that animation or the illustration where the person was hacking at the and looking for the mine. I mean, in the mine looking for the gold or whatever, and he found the gold, but I mean, he didn't find the gold, but he was getting ready to find the gold, and he stopped like right before the couple hacks that he needed, right? That's you right now. You're stopping right before the couple hacks. All you need is a few hacks. How many hacks does it take you to get to the next level? 1 or 2. You need 1 or 2 moves, 1 or 2 hacks that's gonna help you get to the next level. And we're stopping ourselves right when we get to those hacks. So I'm sending everybody love. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. If you haven't shared any of these, share something out. Let people know what type of value you got from this community. If you're tapped in, stay tapped in. If you're ready to go to another level, somebody say next level in the chat. Like, let's go, let's build, right? I really want to give opportunity to the coaches real quick, because if you stay tapped in, here are some of the coaches that you're going to be able to meet, and it's going to help you take your life to the next level. I know most of y'all think, oh, it's going to be all about Ramel, it's going to be all about Coach Crew, it's going to be, no, that's not how we do it here. This is about the family. This is about the family. So I want to bring up some of the coaches that we have and just have them introduce themselves, just to give y'all more value and give y'all more light and more love. So let's start doing that. Let's bring them up. What we got? We got Apoline up in here? All right, I see him. That's who we got in here, right? We don't have anybody else in here today. All right, cool. We have a few more coaches too, but these are the coaches that's here right now, and you can get a glimpse, you can get some insight to the people that's going to allow you to be the MVPs of your life, the most valuable participants. If Sunshine made an impact on your life, drop the sunshine emojis in the chat. If Sunshine was somebody that was inspirational just by the way she spoke to you, just by the way she listened to you, just by the way she orated when she came up in here, right? Drop the sunshine emojis in the chat. I want Sunshine to introduce herself for the people who may not have had the chance to get to know her a little bit, and just kind of express who you are, what you are to accomplish, so they can get to know you a little more.
What's going on, family? Wow, this call has been so impactful. I've been a part of the community for a while, and to be honest with you, these calls are still everything for me. However, I want to welcome everybody that decided to join. Like, I will be your accountability advisor in this program, and I am super, super, super passionate about your success. And my mission is to help you stay consistent and disciplined in achieving every single last one of your goals by providing you with actionable steps. Life is going to keep life, and now that you've made the decision to go ahead and join the family, more times than not, it's going to actually get a little bit more complicated. And so I want you to understand that this whole entrepreneurship thing that you're getting ready to embark on, it's a journey of growth. However, I will be there to offer you like unwavering support throughout this whole entire process. I will be celebrating your wins and guiding you through your challenges. It's not going to always be easy. However, that's why you have me here as your accountability advisor. And so with me being here with you, I promise you that you will be aligned with the coach that genuinely cares about your journey and your dreams. And I'm literally like going to help you focus on you so that you can transform your life and go to the next level. It's time to get it, family. Let's go.
Everybody drop those sunshine emojis in the chat. Drop the sunshine emojis in the chat. Sunshine is your accountability advisor. Let's go with Tamoa Danielle.
Good morning, family. I am your clarity counselor, and my role in our community is to help you become clear on your vision so that you can gain intentionality for your goals and execute. Gaining clarity means to clear the junk out of your mind, but real talk, this is a decision that you need to make for your life. This is not about the program. It's not about the coaches. It's about whatever vision that God gave you. The opportunity is here now. These opportunities don't come again. And choosing to be here is choosing yourself. And in choosing yourself, you're choosing everybody that you're connected to. Jamel, crew, Ramel can give you all the plays, all the resources, all the people that you can build strategic partnerships with. But if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't clear the space out of your head to receive everything that you know you deserve to receive the abundant life, it's not going to matter anyway. Choose yourself, believe in yourself so that you can gain the opportunities that you need for your life. The time is now. There's no more time left. Time is not on our side. Coach Cruz says it every day. All of this is temporary. Choose yourself and become the higher person that you know you deserve to be right now in this moment. And I'm so grateful to be a part of this community, and I cannot wait to build with each and every one of you.
Absolutely. Everybody drop the magnifying glass. Each coach has their own emoji. So y'all might as well get the emojis ready. Yeah, I got the wand emoji for Apolline, and we got the battery, the green battery emoji for Jasmine. So just drop that clarity emoji. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate you. Let's go to Jasmine. Actually, wait, let's save Jasmine for last because Jasmine and Otha got the same energy. Let's save Jasmine for last. Let's go with Apolline, King Apolline, Magic Mogul.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on, family? So my name is Apolline Damaj, and they call me the Magic Mogul. And I'm the language coach, so I help you to speed up your process by improving your dialect, because the dollars and the details, y'all. But when it comes to collecting this money, I'm a funding specialist, and I also help you build both your personal and business credit. But I just want to talk about the academy just a little bit. You know, I want to give all my coaches a chance to speak, but when they talk about you coming here and you gonna get the money that you spent, listen, just yesterday I got 25,000. Mentorship was 20,000. I just got 25,000 off of, and I always pay, right? I don't really have to pay, but you know, anytime we have an opportunity, I paid the $31 and I still run the plays just like I'm a student. Cause I am still a student. I'm still a mentee, and I'm just blessed with the opportunity, you know, to be up here as what we call a coach. I just say it's an advanced mentee, somebody that just got a little experience in the game. But, you know, this mentorship is not like any other mentorship that you'll ever experience, because it's not just about the money. And I'm sure Otha experienced it. A lot of people experience this, but it's really about the love. It's about impact. It's about building community. Like, you know, you're not going to get this anywhere else. So I'm excited to work with everybody that joined the program, and peace, family. I'm looking forward to working with y'all.
Absolutely. Everybody drop that magic wand for Magic Mogul. 100%, 100%. See, Otha's ready. Otha got the Brandy's ready. They got the emojis. Jazzy's ready. All right, cool. Let's bring up the energy coach, Jasmine Ruby. All right, let's send her the unmute request. All right, cool.
Hey y'all, how's it go? Y'all know that's not me. Let me stop playing. I'm about to do some real quiet kiki kango. That's not my body, respectfully. I am so grateful. Matter of fact, drop the battery signs in the chat right now. I'm not waiting to the end because I'm talking to you now. I need y'all to be present, right? All right, I'm Jasmine Ruby. I am the owner of the Golden Impact. What I do, I help you find your golden impact, right? I help you build the confidence that you need when you're speaking to your clients, when you're speaking to your business owners, when you're speaking to your employees, right? I also tap in to really give you that energy to prioritize your focus. Where your energy goes, where your energy flows, your focus goes. So that's really how I come in to basically rejuvenate and recharge your bigger picture. You know, 48% of business owners have bigger pictures than the rest of the entire world, right? But without the confidence and the alignment and the rejuvenation to really believe that your bigger picture will happen, then we just doing stuff to do stuff, right? So as your energy coach, I give you that reassurance, that value to really make the switch from trying to doing. My coaches know. They know. If you say the T word to me, it's not like I'm disrespectfully, I'm not going to speak to you, right? Because there's no reason we're trying. In this environment, we don't try, we do. And we have the resources to do. We have the strategic partners to do. We have the love, the energy, the efficiency to do. So that's all we do is execute. And I really want to tap in real quick to what Stormy said. She said, we're positioning the business, right? But with your energy coach, let me tell y'all something. With your energy coach, we positioning yourselves. We're positioning your confidence. We're positioning your focus, and we're positioning your energy so that it aligns with everything you do and that you genuinely feel when you walk into a room that you belong there. Matter of fact, you command the attention. You command the attention. You command the energy. You command the moolah. We collect all the bread. Okay, we don't make it. We collect all of it. So respectfully, Big from New York, big realtor. I'm also have a 360 video booth company. So if you don't know, I like to get paid to party. So if you like to get paid to party, then we can pop bottles and talk about it. But yes, y'all, I love y'all. Let's really tap into switching that trying from doing. I am your energy coach, the best energy coach you'll ever have. So let's lock in. One love.
Absolutely, absolutely. Drop Otha in the chat because no, I'm just joking. I'm joking. But you see,
I gotta tap in with him. I don't know how when we tap in together. Otha, if they don't hate us now, they gonna hate us forever. Okay.
Otha, you'll be good in New York. Just understand, if your dream is to live in New York, you'll be fine, brother. Okay?
Yes, you'll make it.
You'll fit right in. All right, good stuff, good stuff. So honestly, this is all with love, right? It's not about being super serious. It's about being intentional. We don't want serious relationships. We want intentional relationships. We don't want us to stumble upon success. We want to be intentional with success. Everybody drop the word intentional in the chat. That's all that matters, is if you're intentional, you can go a long way. If you're intentional, everything can start working for you. So you have to start being intentional. You have to see what works for you. You have to see what is in alignment with your assignment. Right? You have to assess your life, see what's workable, what's not workable. Anything that's not workable, you release it. Anything that is workable, you keep it, you build upon it, you expand upon it, right? Please understand this. You are going to go as far as your mind is willing to take you. Like it used to be, you go as far as your feet take you, but you can sit down and think about being in somewhere else right now. So as long as your mind is taking you to that space where you believe in yourself and you can achieve, right? So just understand that you are amazing, you are whole, you are complete. Not only are you going to get a boatload of things that we offered since yesterday that we told you about, like it's so many things you cannot even count. The fact of the matter, and the one thing that you really need to just hone in on is this. You're going to get the dreams of your life, right? You're going to get the dreams of your life. The dreams are going to turn into the reality. I'm living my dreams right now. My life is somebody else's dream. Your life right now is your greatest day, your worst day, in fact, is somebody's greatest day. Already that's facts. Your worst day that you complain about, your worst day that somebody said, oh damn, like nothing is working. They will dream and they will clamor, they will pray for your worst day. The food that you just discard, all of this stuff, like the love that you got that you take for granted, people were praying, screaming, and wishing hope for that day. So just understand that you are already amazing. Understand you got work to do. Everybody drop, we got work to do in the chat. Apolline, drop the link again to the payment. If anybody is in now, go ahead, secure that now. We got class at 7:30 p.m. tonight. Well, it's gonna be at 7:30. So 7:30, tap in. We're gonna have somebody else come in and teach us how to go from being employed, just basically employed person to being an employed millionaire, right? My guy Storm, he's gonna come in and he's gonna drop a boatload of information. So if y'all ready for that, put I'm ready in the chat, right? Jazzy know we got day 4, right? In fact, yeah, think about it. Before we used to do accountabilities, you used to just have the night calls. So we just you had the night calls. But now look at it. Now you got day calls, you got afternoon calls, you got all of this stuff. So if anybody wants to come to the work group session today at 1 p.m., please do. Immediately afterwards, we will have that time from 2 to 3. This is p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this is for you just to network and build, right? For you to get information with each other. The first hour, we're going to really just build on doing the work. So whatever work that you have, just do the work. So Apolline is dropping a group work session in the chat so that way you can be able to attend if you love to. Before we go, I want everybody to drop their money goals in the chat. Drop your money goals in the chat. Like your money goals are coming to you. 2024 is your $1 million year. I mean, maybe I'm just saying that, but you got to feel it. It's 2024 your million. Unmute yourself. If 2024 is your $1 million year, Sunshine, can you have everybody unmute? If 2024 is your $1 million year, I want you to come out and I want you to scream it.
Hello,
It's
Hey, let's get it, man. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's
Dollar year
get it.
2024. Let's
Big
go.
Money, money.
I need
Get
2
it.
million.
24.
We in there. We in there.
Mama.
Yes.
Oh, let's go.
Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it.
Big Mama.
2020.
Somebody said $2 million year. I seen that. All right, I peeped that. So $5 million year. Look, Brittany said my $5 million year. That's what I'm talking about. That's the energy that I'm referring to. Like, think about it. All the money already exists. You just got to be the person that has these two things: your partnerships and your participation. That's it. That's all it is. Just do the work and partner with other people who are doing the work. The first partner that you need is a mentor. Why? Because that person's already doing work, right? So we need to be with that person first. Now, once we get with that person, everybody who comes under that person is either likely doing that or want to do it, right? So now we're in that space with people who really are striving for greatness. We're tired of being good. We don't want to be good anymore. We're now going for our greatness. So I'm gonna have Sunshine come out and close this call. This has been an amazing time. I know we went overtime. I didn't ask for anybody's permission to go overtime. I apologize on that. Y'all forgive me. If y'all forgive me, let me know in the chat because I just took this thing all the way to a whole other level. So let me know. Let me know in the chat. Sunshine, let's have you come up on mute and just give us the word before we leave.
Listen, family, again, today has been a powerful call. This has been a bonus call. It was only supposed to be 3 days, but these kings are continuously over delivering. And so for me today, I just want to tell y'all specifically, don't you dare dim your light for anybody. I heard that too many times in the past 3 days. There are too many of us out here dimming our light. We're not doing that no more. I want to welcome so many of y'all to your new family. You don't even understand what you just embarked on. I'm super excited because y'all have no idea, but we do know what's about to happen to your life and how it's about to transform. And so I want you to get out here and I want you to just shine as bright as you possibly can because this is the 4th quarter. Thing about it is, as a mailbox millionaire, we don't wait to 2024 to get busy. We're getting busy today. I need you to understand that we get busy today. The work starts today, family. So welcome to your new family. I need you to understand that as you get in here, listen, it's time to take off. It's time to take off. So you're going to finish your 4th quarter on a high note. And then 2024, you're just going to have to follow it up. So we do understand that we're going to a whole new level for 2024, but you're about to end your year in a way that you never have before. So welcome to the family, y'all. We love y'all to life, and we will see y'all at 1 o'clock. And then we get to see you again at 7:30. You made the best decision of your life. There's no place like this on earth. You better believe it. Welcome to the family.
Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Everybody drop the sunshine emojis for Sunshine. Thank you, Sunshine. I think I seen Anthony's hand up. Let's just get to Anthony's hand real fast and then we can get out of here and close up.
King
What's up,
Anthony,
family?
what's going on, King?
I've been on this call since it started and it's powerful. My name's Anthony. One half of Team No Sleep, and I've been here since March, and everybody that joins, welcome. I just wanted to do a takeout meditation or affirmation for us.
Absolutely.
If that's okay.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
God, thank you for every crew, Mogul, and the family,
Wait,
the
hold
Love
on,
Plus
wait,
family.
hold on,
Yes, sir.
Hold on. Are we doing a prayer or are we doing affirmation?
Both? Prayer.
Both?
Yeah, both. Yeah.
All right, so which one you starting with?
I'm starting with the prayer.
All right, cool. Go ahead.
All right. Thank you, God, for the Mogul family, the Mailbox Millionaire family, and the coaches for having this group. Is getting bigger. There's more things for us. And now I pray for all of us because this is our year for real. And this is our affirmation part. I am great.
I am
great.
Hold on. We got to unmute everybody. That's why I was asking you which one
Oh,
goes
yeah,
first.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wait, seal the prayer. Say amen. Everybody say amen.
Amen. We got to affirm
Amen.
Amen.
All right, let's get the affirmation.
All right. All right.
I am great.
love myself.
I am abundant. I
Oh,
love
hey.
myself.
I'm great. I love myself.
Great. Everybody got their affirmations.
I'm abundant.
I'm abundant.
I'm abundant.
I'm a Mailbox Millionaire.
I'm a Mailbox
Millionaire.
Box millionaire.
My lovely person.
I love myself. I'm a
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Millionaires, let's get it.
Dope.
Let's
Thank
do
you.
it.
This is my
Get it, get
Thank
it.
you, Anthony.
2023. Like, what are we?
Thank you.
Let's
We
get
coming
it.
out swinging. Shout out to Kareem. Yo, give me some love. Kareem,
That's what's up.
See y'all at 1. See y'all at 1. Let's get the work done. See y'all at 1.
No sleep.